Hey.
Yo.
What's up, y'all?
Hello, friends.
Were you out getting cocktails, Ditto?
Jim Beam, sponsor of DT4.
I wish.
I like how Grimly was already giving us stuff in the chat.
We will start promptly at 9:04 Eastern.
That's the best time to start.
Yeah. So what's up, everybody?
What do you guys know?
Not much. What's up, Rob? What's up, Sketch?
We got a full house in here.
Irish.
Irish is here. Yeah. Philip.
Good morning, Shadow. What time is it there?
Sketch, welcome in. Fulci, welcome
gonna be
in.
like
Sorry,
4.
guys. Hey.
Rock's a little under the weather today, guys, so
Give me shit.
yeah. He sounds like Phoebe from Friends when she had the raspy voice.
I was telling Ian B, it sounds like I was smoking 3 packs of cigarettes today.
Sticky shoes.
3 a.m.
Sticky shoes.
Look at
you
that
know I have-
dedication, y'all. Shadow,
you know-
3 a.m.
You know I have the button, Ditto. You know I have the button.
Bring it.
No, I won't. You had a bad night last night. I have to be nice to you tonight.
Yeah.
You had a little bit of a rough night last night.
I also
Oh,
yeah,
God.
well, I'm all right. I'm fine.
Rex.
I'm fine. We got some cool giveaways today, guys.
Stay in the
Panda?
chat. Stay in the chat.
Hi, friends. I'm so excited to see everybody. What's up, Manny?
Ganga's in here. Creative.
Manny, that All Real Monsters, those All Real Monsters cards you did, Manny, amazing. If you guys have not checked out the Paper Knot, please do so on IG. Incredible.
And he was on our show. If you guys want to go back and watch that live or unlive and go watch it, he's amazing with that paper stuff. Oh.
And he's got a event he's getting ready for where he had to get 20 cards together, but then he's doing a DIY for yours truly.
Yeah.
Nice.
Way to pile it on there, Ditto.
You're welcome. I had to make myself feel better after yesterday's beating.
Rux all the way from Australia.
I was going to ask him to do a Reptar one for me. Do you think Manny would do a Reptar DIY? I'm going to hit him up. What'd you
He
say?
will for sure.
She's listening.
Hey,
So
DXT.
what any pickups this week, guys? It's Wednesday, so I know Ditto got a few today or something he got in the mail today.
Today was, this week's been a good mail call week. More what I'm excited about is some of the stuff we're giving away tonight. I want to show that off if that's cool.
Bro, I need one of those coloring books. I'm just saying.
I have a couple, but last week, if you weren't here, we interviewed pretty good posters, but they're not pretty good. What are they, Rock? They're
Awesome.
Awesome good posters.
So I told them last week on the show, I said, you know what? I'm going to support you. I'm going to go buy a couple of these awesomely good coloring books. So I got a few in my hot little hands, and we decided that our first giveaway of the night, which we'll get to shortly, is going to be just that, the Pretty Good Coloring Book Volume 2. And if you look through this thing, it's full of amazing art that you can collab and color. So it's kind of like a collab card, but in a coloring book.
Love it.
We've also got a dope giveaway. Did you, Rock, have you decided, or you?
I didn't have time to get anything, but I can put something together.
All right, well, I'll put something together. I feel like we got to be, everybody rallied up. They showed up today. We love you. So when I was at SDCC, I also picked up these with the intent to eventually give away on DT4. So what better time than now? Alex Party. You all know him. You love him. Brightmares. Couple of his art books. This particular art book is sold out. I went on his site. It is gone. You can't get it. And they're signed. And together, they're about a $50 value giveaway. So that's going to be a giveaway later.
And then his autograph, plus his autograph.
Yeah, it is autographed. Let me just verify before. Yep, there it is. And he even did a sketch in it, which is pretty dope.
Nice.
So cool.
So that's going to be a giveaway for later in the stream. And then, B, you have something pretty dope that we're giving away. You want to talk about it?
Yeah. So I kind of drafted up a little logo for us, which I know Sketch did an incredible job of adding in all of our favorites into like a cow design, whatever, with the heart and the Rock's monster and E's logo and everything. So
the crowns on it.
Mm-hmm. So mad shout out to Sketch for our initial logo that we kind of had as a placeholder.
Well, I consider this.
Oh,
this is
Yeah,
This is more of a-
we'll still use that one for cons and stuff like
Yes.
that.
This is
So
more of like what is it? They call it like a logo mark or something is what they call it. Like the
yeah,
more,
just
this
like
is a more
our
simplified.
icon. It's our icon
Yeah,
for
There you
yeah,
go.
yeah. So there is my idea for that, and
So, Dondo?
it's super awesome because E is taking it and making it into digital. So this is kind of our proto logo, and then E is using that and creating a masterpiece of his own digitally. So
And guys, don't forget today's theme is rising stars, and our little bee Saldana over there, our precious little queen bee of the stream, she is a rising star in her own right, which we'll be getting to later. But you could have your very own DIY proto of our logo by a rising star. That's going to be our final give you of the night. So that's dope, guys.
Irish, will you enter for me? Use your 4Burner accounts and enter for me, please.
hey, before we go any further, I need to make a public service announcement.
I didn't.
Today is
didn't-
Dondo's birthday.
Uh-oh.
So, in my usual fashion, I'm going to sing Dondo happy birthday.
Let's go.
Ready? Happy birthday to you.
Uh,
Happy birthday to you.
uh.
Happy birthday, dear Dondo. Happy birthday to you. I heard Maya in the other room. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Dondo. We love you, buddy.
All right, so
Right
B,
there.
that was your best one yet, I think. I don't know. I haven't heard it that good in a while.
That's because I stayed out away from it. I got the hell out of there.
So we have again Rising Stars tonight.
I'm also going to show off what I got from Pretty Good Posters today. Got a mail call. This is the envelope. I'm covering up the what's it called
Addresses.
but I have yet to open it, which I will.
We got
Nice.
that, and we got some stickers from MCAR.
Yes, I need to open those as well.
So for the givey, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give away a Sket One autograph Whipple sticker. How's
Let's
that?
go.
Autograph.
Let's go.
That's awesome.
That is
Yeah.
awesome. By the way, since everybody kind of rallied out and showed up tonight, and thank you guys, I'm going to pull up the wheel. We're going to do our first giveaway before we bring on Nat Geo. But before that, I'm going to do a special giveaway at the end, very, very end of the night that is not trumping bees. It's just an addition to. It's something kind of fun, and it kind of themes for what we're doing these past few weeks and tonight. So I'm feeling generous. I love you all. Thank you for showing out tonight. That'll be an extra give you, a bonus give you. But let's pull up this wheel and show all these wonderful names. What do you think, Rock?
Yeah, let's do that. Once I see it, I'll grab it. Make sure you guys get on your Instagram, your interweb, and send some people over here and get them in the chat. The two people that you volunteered their name, message them on their DMs and get them in here because you got to be present to win. And we got some good stuff that we're giving away for freezies.
So I got the wheel ready when you are.
You are up, brother.
Yeah.
All right. So I just want to give a shout out real quick. I don't want to take too much time, but
Hey, Ditto.
yeah.
Let's do a quick shuffle by like three.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. But before we do that, I just want to shout out all the people that entered real quick. I can rifle through this. PMD Electric, Danny, Lex, Jason, Limited, T-Bing, Red Guardian, Michelle, Nat Geo, Dondo, BD, C. David, Fresh Out of Spoons, Le Choff, which is our pal Shadow, C. Walker, Grimley, Chep, Fulci, Sketch, The Pop Fox, Dis Panda, Rio Pops, Rob J. Bell, Mo Mixit, ACB, Sneaky, BK, Irish, Rux, Big Earn, and MFG. And if you don't see any of them present, please tag them real quick. Let's get them in. But y'all entered. We appreciate it. We're going to go ahead and shuffle. B, give me a number between 1 and 5.
7. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Three.
5, 6, 7. Too late. You said
Three.
7.
So you guys
did
see
7.
that? Do you guys see the theme in that box though? That's our fam right there.
That is
We-
our fam.
We need to get our fam to bring two of their fam from the outside in and really get this thing going because we have some huge guests lined up. We've had some huge guests already. You can always go back and watch. We want to really get this room full of people and show off these artists, some of these toys. We're going to get some toy designers. We're going to get some toy retailers. So we've already had Benny from Tenacious Toys. So let's spread the news, guys, and let's get these things filled up at night.
Amen.
Thank you
Amen.
guys so much for everybody that did share with your 2 friends. We appreciate you guys.
And we love y'all. We love y'all.
you
We don't
guys.
just appreciate y'all. We love y'all. All right.
So here's the way this is going to work. It's only going to be 1 prize per person. We want to spread the love and be fair to everybody. So your name will come off the wheel after the first prize. If you are not in the room for the first couple of prizes, you're going to have time to get in the room. So since this is, again, our family, look out for each other. And if you see somebody polled that's not there, ping them somehow, get them in here, and by the second segment, we'll go ahead and honor that prize. If they're not here right now, we're going to give the first prize away, which is the coloring book.
Yep.
And if they are not here, then by the end of Nat Geo's conversation, we will re-give away that coloring book. So that's how that's going to work.
JR's Toy World. This was a giveaway that we had posted from the previous week, that if somebody posted 2 people in the post on IG, that we were doing a giveaway. So that's how they were entered in.
Yeah. And we'll do more of these. So if you want to follow us on our social channels, we'll give that out on the end and in the description of this live once it's posted.
Yeah.
But please follow us, guys, and look for these types of events, because we're going to do more of this here in the future. All right.
Shadow said I have immunity since it's 3 a.m. if I win and fall asleep.
No immunity. No immunity.
Perfect. Here we go, guys. This is for pretty good coloring book.
No, awesomely good.
The awesomely,
I got you,
fantastically special good. All right, here we go, guys. On 3, 2, good luck.
Good luck, y'all.
Oh, birthday boy!
Oh, wait. Oh, okay. It was creeping.
How appropriate is that? Let's
That's crazy.
go.
Congratulations, Dondo.
I rigged that, by the way. I'm
Get
just kidding.
out of here.
I don't have any control over the wheel.
Congratulations, Dondo. Congrats.
That's awesome. All right, so there we go, guys. That's the first giveaway. After Nat Geo, we will do another giveaway, so please stick around. But Rock, I'm going to hand it to you because I think we're ready.
Wait. Where's B going? I was going to have B talked about her little.
She's
Okay.
good. Be right back.
B has something she wants to read to you guys. I think it's pretty cool.
right, I love
we're going to
it.
start off with that before we bring Nat Geo. I see him in the green room. He's pounded like 6 beers already. I've been watching him.
Whatever.
Yeah, no, he's ripped right now. I
Nat
can't
Geo
wait.
can put him back.
Yeah, I cannot wait to bring him on. So go ahead, B. It's all you.
Okay, so as you guys know, Rising Stars is kind of close and near and dear to my heart. So I asked Red today what if he could give a description of what Rising Stars was to him, just so that we, talk about it appropriately, make sure we use the right terminology. So he said, the Rising Stars, talented individuals that are ready to make a big splash in the creative world. With 9 impressive cards, we're bringing you a mix of fresh faces and familiar favorites who are destined to become industry legends. Just because they are called Rising Stars doesn't mean they are rookies. They are simply looking for a chance to showcase their incredible talents, and we are here to make that happen.
Beautiful.
And then
Beautifully said.
he also
I'm not
said,
crying. You are.
He also said, a rising star can be someone new looking to show people who they are, or someone starting to promote themselves as established but not 100% sure yet, or anything in between. So.
Love it.
Nice. So did Red come up with that like right off the top of his head, or did he send you something?
Straight from the dome.
Well,
Wow.
so the first part was actually something that I think he had posted in the previous series when
Got it.
series 2, because series 1 didn't have Rising Stars, but
Right.
series 2 did. So that was kind of his snippet, and then from there he kind of added on a little bit. So
Nice. All right, guys. So we're gonna get this party started with again, Rising Star, one of the newest Rising Stars. Nat Geo's become a friend of all of ours so far. Like, he's in all our chats. He's donating stuff. He's doing DIY cards for everybody. He's absolutely killing it. He's a LA Dodger fan. That's a plus. Nat Geo, are you ready to come on? I can see you with that other beer in your hand. All right, put the beer down because we're live. So here we go.
Gio, you can drink a beer if you want to.
What's up, Gio?
Look at Geo's backdrop. Can we just
first and foremost? I love that. That's dope.
Amazing.
look at the Ezra? Look at the Ezra just hanging out.
Gallery wall. That's what's up. Yeah, I like
Gio, what's good, buddy?
What's up?
We appreciate you, man. We appreciate you coming on. We appreciate you. We're happy for you. Before we kind of jump into just getting to know you,
Start the clock, Ditto.
yeah. Oh, well, yeah. We're going to kind of be a little looser with the clock today, but sure, I will start the clock. Rox, I got one. I got like 5 jobs. Rox
He's got
always
5
says-
jobs now, but we always say he's only got 1. So
Yeah, he's like, you got 1 job. All right, clock has started. So, Gio, before we kind of jump in too deep, did you know about Series 1 and Series 2 creatives? Like, how did you find out about the creatives? What made you kind of enter Series 3?
So Series 1, I didn't know about it until Series 2. It was like probably like middle towards the end of Series 2. And it's because I like Ezra Brown, obviously. And then I saw him post a lenticular card, and I was like, oh, that's so cool. Like, I'm going to try to get it. So that's when I started collecting the packs. And then, I never got it, but I got really into it. And I would see artists that I was like actually like into, like Goop and Angel, because like they have like some murals pretty close to my house. So like I would always see their work. I'm like, oh, whoa, that's pretty cool. So yeah, and then like I would go to events and see like shows, and I remember Ezra had one here in LA, and I was just like, oh, this is really cool. So I started collecting more, and then like going into the live streams and yeah, that's how I got into it. Towards like the end or middle towards the end of Series 2.
That's awesome. What when you entered for Series 3 and you got the call, you saw the call and you got in, and you got that notification that you were a rising star. Where were you? What were you doing? And what was your reaction? Let's relive that. Rehash it right now for
Hey,
us.
were you in the restroom? Were you in the restroom? Gimli wants to know.
Seems to be a theme, apparently.
I remember it clearly. It was like around like 4th of July, like around that week, I think. And then, like, I mean, by that time, I didn't think I was in it because he was already announcing the people that were already in it. And then, like, I just checked my DMs and I see, like, oh, do you want to be part of it? And I like from there, I literally dropped to the ground. I was like, I could have like, I was just shocked, you know? Like,
That's cool,
very
man.
surprised. And then my parents thought I was crazy, and I was like, oh, they didn't understand. Yeah.
Just wait until they get one of those cards in their hands, like they're holding it. That's gonna be crazy.
So do you still not have an Ezra Brown, Lenny, from Series 2?
No, I haven't got it. But
Oh, we've got it.
I only have I have one, like 2 cards of him, but one of them is signed when I met him. But
We gotta see if we have an extra. Or not.
I do. I have.
Somebody's gotta.
I'll send you one, Gio.
Here comes Rock being the hero. I'm trying to do a good deed here, but it's fine.
Well,
Rock.
you're like, I'm not sure. I never collected these yet, but I might have one.
No, I just found out about these in Series 3. So.
Well, we'll take care of you, Nat. Gio,
Yeah,
you've been very generous with all of us, and we appreciate you. In fact, it's been great to see you really coming into like not just ours, but like many people's streams on whatnot. But certainly on the Tuesdays in Rock and Fridays on mine and Saturdays in E&B's, you're kind of becoming a regular staple in the chat and hanging out with us and buying some stuff. In fact, you touched me a couple of times because, and I mean this. Calm down, chat. I know what you're thinking here.
There
I
we
did
go.
my very first 4x4 canvas, and I believe you own that, don't you?
yeah, it's right
It's
there.
behind Ezra.
Yeah. So I mean that meant a lot to me because I was kind of like,
I see it.
I knew you were a rising star in Series 3, and hadn't really known you that much, and you jumped in and bought it, and it really kind of it took me back. So thank you for that. I appreciate you, man.
Yeah,
You
you have a
helped.
great setup, man.
Yeah.
Gio's a good dude, man. We got a few slaps from Gio.
Yeah.
Nice little note. We got some DIYs. Just Gio's he's a good dude.
And then he threw down on the cow.
Oh man, that was crazy. What was cool was that like you couldn't even. I thought it was just a regular cow. Like you just showed the one side. You couldn't see the other, like the color on the other side. So when he flipped it, and I was like, man,
Yeah.
killed it, bro.
And if you notice, like on the cow print side, I put like the eye and the nose from my skull on it, just like.
I didn't see that.
in there.
Oh man, I didn't see it.
We need
So-
close shots again.
Well, and it was cool too because in the stream, it was my stream. I was running Rock's minis on last Friday, and we pulled a couple of the cows. He did a dope one too, but then we pulled yours, and it got traded and it got into somebody amazing's hands. In fact, there he is right there, Joshua, our buddy Sketch. And now Sketch is the proud owner of that cow, and it's in the right hands. I'm so happy it got into Sketch's hands.
And Sketch wants to know what inspired the skull.
Like my character in general, or
your
my
character.
Well, I like skulls. Like I have like a bunch of like art was like skulls and skeletons, and I like Day of the Dead. So it's like I always liked it. But I remember like when I was starting to draw my character, or like thinking of one, I told myself I'm gonna try to avoid a skull, but I couldn't help it. I was just like I just love skeletons too much. So
it's a very unique skull though. It's not like it's not like what you usually see. I like skulls as well, and I couldn't think of like a unique way to do it. But
I try to make how can I make a skull kind of different? So I made it like a cyclops, and then the hat, it's a brimless hat, so it's just a hat with no brim.
It's very versatile, man. Like, see all like the different colors you put, like all the themes you can put on it, man. It's dope. It's really cool.
So does it have a name? Does the actual skull?
No, not yet. I'm not really good with names, but like I'm working.
Just call him Rock. It's fine. You free it's free. Just you can go Rock. It's fine.
Don't call it Rock.
Don't call it Rock.
We'll pay you not to call it Rock.
No. I heard a story about you and Red when you were first drawing that skull. Do you remember a story about you and Red talking about that skull? No? I thought I heard something like...
Well, Red told us today, a little sneak peek into maybe something that you can share with us, that you met Red early on, I believe, at one of the first creatives events or something, correct?
No, I've never been to a...
Red's hide.
Red's lying to us. Red, you're out of the giveaway.
We can't even rely on Red for good information anymore.
Yeah.
What just happened? My Gio's like...
Red had a dream about the 2024 Creatives Con, and it's a premonition that he's going to meet Gio and have a story about a skull.
Gotcha. All right. So Gio will be at 2024 Creatives Con. So... All right, here's the website or the Instagram.
So Nat G00, guys, give him a follow. But check it out. First off, there's your Rising Star announcement. There's all of the Rising Stars. So kudos to all of the people on that list.
That Kanye West Geo card, man, that thing is dope.
Real quick, I gotta just show that off because we just talked about it. Here's the canvas that Gio was so kind to give me a little bit of, motivation and I guess confidence. And then there's that cow that he did that Sketch now owns.
Grimley says, he said you guys went swimming together. It was a pretty specific story. That's what he said.
On one end of the ocean, he was probably on the other.
Probably. That's what it was.
That's a Cardi card I see did for you. And then the gold. Cardi kills the DIYs.
Man, always.
So was this was a commission card that Cardi did? Oh, look at that gold one. Is that a sticker, Gio?
I didn't make it into a sticker, but it's like I'm gonna have a few products, like new stickers and stuff, releasing and stuff. It's pretty soon. But I'm gonna do a giveaway first, probably like this week, and then like and it's an exclusive sticker, so it'll be in like this like really mega pack that has like all the stickers and including this one.
I have that card.
You do this theme too, which I love. I've seen a few different versions, but the Wanted Dead or Alive with the reward. Talk about the concept with this and the burnt engines and all that stuff. What inspired this?
One Piece anime.
And I own that card.
Yeah,
I own that card, and Gio sent me a card just like that says "Rocking Toys Wanted," and he put a bunch of characters on it, and it looks awesome.
Well, that's dope.
Here's another one of your skulls. Here's some cards.
That dog. Ooh, look
like
at her
this.
fishbowl head. That's cool.
Ditto, we can put your cow and the fish in the bowl.
That is dope. I love the little face on that fish, like merp.
And the lucky cat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a new character like I'm working on too. Like doing my first canvas of that character too.
Is it safe? Go ahead, E.
No, I said I like how he did the bamboo right there with that panda. That's cool.
Oh wow! I didn't even realize that was bamboo. I was looking at the other two. That's amazing.
And by the way, I don't want to make this a selfless plug, but I do want to take care of our boy Nat Geo here. I'm doing a Halloween stream, and Nat Geo was kind enough to say, "Hey, do you want me to run a few of my Halloween themed DIYs in that stream?" And I said, "Hell yes!" And here's a couple of them right here. So if you're into Nat Geo's artwork, these are going to be available on that stream. So come support our boy Nat Geo.
Look at all of them that he's holding. That's crazy.
All the Halloween ones.
Wow.
So what do you usually do your cards with? Are these just like, are these brush markers or
Yeah, just
it's like ink maybe?
alcohol markers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dope, man. Yeah, I tried to use alcohol markers on my last DIY and completely ruined it. So
Gio, are you like super stoked to see your card get pulled for the first
Oh,
time?
look at the creator.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to have my own and get it graded if I can.
Now you dropped to the floor when you heard you got selected. What are you gonna do when your card gets pulled? I'm gonna pull your first card. I'm gonna say it right now.
Lies.
I'll probably end up on the ceiling or something.
There you go.
I'm loving these. I'm really enjoying sifting through and looking at some of your different art. I like the skull and the cone there. That's dope. So what are some of your inspirations, Gio? I mean, first off, I mean, we've heard many different background stories from these artists that we've talked to over the many weeks now. And some of them, they've been drawing since they were kids. Some of them, they just picked it up, or some of them, it was healing because of a breakup or whatever the case might be. What's kind of your journey here? What got you into art?
Well, like I remember like middle school and high school, like all the time I would like doodle around my notes, and especially like like the hole punch. I'll like draw a mohawk as if it was a character or something. And, then in 12th grade was my first art class, and like I really liked it. I remember one of the lessons was like about pumpkins, and we used a lot of color pencils, and that's what I remember the same steps. So I did it on the DIY cards with marker. But like after that, like in college and stuff, I didn't really do much art until like the pandemic pretty much had more time, and so like I got really into it. And I started off with like buying like little statues from Ross. Like it was like little angel statues or any kind. And I would like paint them and make them like a Day of the Dead theme. Like a lot of them. I have some right here too. Like this is probably my favorite one that I did. Then,
Wow.
that's crazy.
Yeah, it was like just white, and I just I painted it, and then
Beautiful.
like this one.
Dope.
Oh, that's cool, Gio.
Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, just like I have a bunch of like stuff that I just painted. I kind of forgot if I had these.
Wow.
And then from there, yeah, like I would see Ezra's work a lot for sure. I would see like about characters and stuff, and then so it made me want to make my own character and like go for like do something for the like hopefully be in the creatives and stuff.
Well, you're in, buddy. You're in.
Yeah, you made it. Yeah, we got to get your toy going. We'll get you going, man.
So you're in San Diego?
No, I'm in Compton, California.
Okay. So close to where Ezra is. So I saw the picture, so you got to meet him in person?
Yeah, that's when he came to LA, so he kind of like
Gotcha.
but
Nice.
San Diego's probably like I think like a 2-hour drive probably, but
Okay.
yeah.
You want to know what I know about, or what I remember about Compton, Gio? This is not a funny story, but a unique story. When I got stationed overseas in Turkey, Compton has a port there where you dropped your car off, and you had to drive through Compton. If you guys have ever been to Compton. Downtown,
Is that where he said
it's not the best neighborhood to where you want to just jump out of your car and shake everybody's hand. I was in the middle of the night. It was like 11:30 at night. And I'm pulling into this depot where we're supposed to drop our cars off, and they were going to ship them over to Turkey for us. That's my whole remembrance of Compton. I was a little scared.
Good story, Rock.
Sorry.
Tell it again.
The end.
Sorry.
The end.
I had to.
That's great. So, Gio, we like to dig deep here. First off, by the way, guys, chat, come up with your questions. I know Grimley will have one. He's always going to come up with a banger for
I'm
you.
gonna go easy on me.
Pop culture the hell out of it, Grimley. All right, here's the thing. We like to dig deep. We like to learn a little bit about the human behind the talented artist. So are you, when you're arting, when you're drawing or sketching or painting or, customizing, what are you got music on in the background? What's that playlist? You watching TV, movies? What?
Yeah, surprisingly, like I love
Look at the
music.
vinyls.
I even have a TikTok like dedicated to all my vinyls and stuff. But no, I actually like just did like yesterday. I was painting a canvas I just finished, and I was listening. I was just watching the like on Instagram. You guys being on live. That's what I do a lot. Like or sometimes like I'll literally have my headphones on, but I'm not listening to anything. Just like focus.
Yeah.
I do love music though, but
Quietness.
maybe I don't. I don't know why.
No, it's interesting to see the process because I think everybody's, goes in different moods. A lot of the times for us, like we'll jump on an IG live and get 2, 3, 4 of us together and just kind of converse while we're drawing or painting or customizing or whatever. And that's kind of therapeutic and fun in its own right. And I know he has said this time and time again, and I agree with him. Kind of gets those creative juices flowing. Like, if I see Sketch or Sneak or Rock or, E&B with any one of those people, I start to kind of get like, all right, yeah, maybe I'll get a DIY out or something, So I like that process too. But I think music's a big part of it too. And I'm a vinyl guy too. So I appreciate the backdrop there.
Grimley says you should try to get
Or
that.
just find vinyl.
Yeah, I see that. What genres do you listen to when you do listen to music?
It's a mixture, but a lot of it's like a lot of like anything related, rock related, like rock, like
Nice.
alternative, metal, or just like indie, whatever.
Nice, man.
Nice.
I like all.
We have soothing voices for Rux. He gets him through his work week.
Rock will be in a meeting, dead middle of a meeting, and like he'll be like in the Instagram live with us, and we're like, dude, what are you doing?
He's like, oh, hold on. He goes, oh, hold on, mate, and then he puts his like earbuds back there.
Yes.
So what about just kind of
That's a good question.
general what we got a question from the chat?
No, Grimley. Yeah, well, Grimley asked, which is the one vinyl on heavy rotation right now?
Probably a Chicano Batman one I have.
Chicano Batman?
Yeah.
Look at he's lit up. Like,
I
he's
need to
like
hear that.
Batman? Who said Batman?
Oh, Chicano. I need to hear that. Chicano Batman.
What's your most worn out record? What's the one that's about ready to just have to like replace?
Well, I mean this one up on the corner, that one's like really. It's not signed, but it's like really like it's my oldest one probably.
Nice.
I bought it like on eBay or something.
What's the best taco place in Compton?
Asking for a friend.
Homemade tacos are.
Have you gotten to meet Gonga in person?
No, I haven't.
Oh, y'all are both in the same state. You gotta make it
You
happen.
will. You will.
You guys will be collabing before you know it. Gonga's the collab king. He loves interacting and kind of sharing his art and his love of art with people. He's just an amazing human. You guys will collab soon.
I think it's pretty close by too. Maybe we should.
Yeah.
I'm down for it.
So, Gio, back to creatives. Are you going to collect this Series 3, the whole set?
Oh yeah, I already got my binder ready. I just need to fill them up with cards.
There you go.
Nice.
Have you
There you go.
collected any of Series 1 or Series 2 after the fact?
Series 2, yeah.
Okay.
I
Cool.
just collected until they sold out.
Well, you got a lot of people here in this chat, let alone the three of us here,
Oh yeah.
that can get some cards into your hand. So if you're missing any, please let us know. Send some lists. We'll take care of you on that.
Gio, is your birthday tomorrow or something? When's your birthday?
Tomorrow.
Uh-oh. See? Cue it
Here
up,
we
P.
go.
Cue it up.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy
Where's that damn
birthday
button?
to Gio. Happy birthday to you.
There we go.
2 happy birthdays in one stream. That's exciting.
We got a lot of October babies. Kevin is today, too.
Oh yeah, Kevin's birthday is today.
Happy birthday to you.
No,
Oh,
it's
geez.
Kevin's not in the chat.
Happy
Kevin's
birthday
not.
to Kevin. Happy birthday to you.
All right. B, my birthday is coming up. Just so you know.
B, mine's in May if you want to just knock them all out
Happy
real
birthday.
quick.
I
There you
already
go.
sang you happy birthday this year. I know that.
So, Gio, what about just TV shows, binging, movies? Kind of like what do you like to watch?
A lot of funny stuff. So like I remember like Superstore. I used to binge it. I like The Office.
I love Superstore. Yeah.
Right now I haven't had a chance to really watch. I like like I would go to work and then I'd come home like drained, and whatever energy I have, I was like just do art or watch you guys on live for sure.
What about Parks and Rec? Do you watch Parks and Rec?
Yeah, I have this collection.
All right, so between Parks and Rec, The Office, and Superstore, because they're all in that same kind of like real world following around vein, how would you rank them in the top from 1 to 3?
They're all, it's pretty hard. But I'll probably say like The Office is 1.
Gosh, I never.
Then
get The
Superstore
Office.
and then Parks and Rec.
All right, nice.
But they're all like really close, I'd say. Like
Yeah, I love them all too, and I'm kind of probably in the same vein as you. I think I like Parks and Rec and kind of Office like 1A, 1B with Superstore very closely behind. But I have a buddy that just cannot stand The Office, but he loves Park and Rec.
Yeah, I can't stand The Office, but I can bear Parks and Rec. I like Parks and Rec.
You know, I used to be an Office hater because everybody talked about it, and I was that guy that's just like, dude, I'm tired of hearing about it.
I kept saying,
everybody
"Babe, watch
likes
The
to,
Office."
everybody likes to quote The Office, and I'm just like, dude.
I don't get it. Yeah, I don't think it's funny. I wish I did because
let me ask you, how much have you actually watched of the show?
of The Office. Yeah, not enough from what everybody tells
There
me.
you go. So whenever COVID
That's
happened,
what she said.
I went ahead and binged it, and yeah, I probably watched the season like 3 times over.
Yeah, now
So
you love it.
it gets better. So that's what I should do.
It's a good show.
You have to like dry humor.
You can't go in hating the show, then you're not.
No. I gave it a shot, and when we do our lives on Thursdays, that was everybody was an Office fan. They're like, just got to try it. So I tried it. I gave it a shot, and
Just to be fair, Rock hates humor, so
that's not
There's
not
that.
even funny or true or fair. So.
it's funny and not true, but fair.
Well, let's just say this. Let me just call out E. Saldana right now. Never seen John Wick films, any of them. Oh, E.
they're the best.
I
don't
heard that
think-
last night, and I was like, what?
I'll watch it. I've just never seen it.
Gio
Yeah.
said they're the best.
They
Yeah,
are.
probably my favorite action movies for sure.
Yeah, they're amazing.
While Ditto's away from the camera, he wanted to ask me.
Oh, never mind. I'm just kidding.
He wanted me to ask you. He would like to commission a ketchup card from you, Gio, but he's nervous
true.
to ask you that. But he
Not
wants a Cyclops skull with like ketchup.
Think that's-
So if you could get that in the work for him, he'd appreciate it.
I'll pay double for it.
I could fit in.
Grimley's on. See Grimley too. He hasn't seen it.
Y'all are crazy. So what about inspirations? Obviously, Ezra seems to be kind of an art hero of yours. But like when you were growing up, and is it? You mentioned anime. Is it just anime? Or are there other inspirations?
Like from artists, like I think even like probably before Ezra, before like actually seeing his work, I like Shepherd Fairey. I like his work a lot. And I remember I would start with like trying to make my own stencils and like just trying to make prints and stuff. But also like some guy who worked with Shepherd Fairey and like was it like an apprentice of him was Ernesto Llerena. And that's like the skulls that I have like up here. He did those, so there's like a similar style. But yeah, he does those, and so him and yeah, just Mr. B Baby. I don't know if you guys heard of her. She's from San Diego too, and yeah, just a bunch of like other artists, but mainly like Shepherd Fairey and Ernesto Llerena.
Nice.
Like
So our Canadian friend from up north, who you would think would like hockey, who sees you wearing a hockey jersey, asked what your favorite football team is. So there's that.
Football team will be Packers.
Well,
Oh.
the chat says that
I got the button.
You love the Cowboys, and
The jersey's it's a custom one that I got. Was my
That's
character.
so cool.
so I don't know. Apparently, according to the chat, you're a Cowboys fan, which
I don't know.
I'm a Cowboys fan.
DB
so-
Elite says that you told him personally you love the Cowboys.
Oh no, I'm okay.
Said I'm okay.
Lies. All
I'm
these
good, I'm
lies
good.
He
tonight.
said it
All these lies on
respectfully.
Geo tonight.
He said
It's
it
not fair.
respectfully. It smells like cheese in there.
So Gio, are you gonna try to reach out to other people and say, "Yo, send me some of my cards. I'll do a DIY, or I'll trade you my right lung for some extra Geo cards when they come out."
Is that how he talks?
I'll probably do it for
I
the
don't
blank cards, the DIY cards. Yeah, probably do it for DIY cards.
There you go. There you go.
Can never have too many DIYs.
Nope.
You've obviously, we know because we've been doing it. I mean, you've obviously already had the commission train start for DIYs. You've been collabing with people. You've been doing all kinds of fun stuff. You're doing it the right way. You're not waiting back in the pocket for people to come to you. You're kind of mixing it up and getting out there. I mean, what about your commissions? Are they open to people? Do they just hit you up in the DM? Talk about that process and how that works for people that are curious and maybe want to commission you.
I mean, I'm running like I only have like probably like one more blank card, but and then like I have like a huge stack of like a bunch of that I already have made. But yeah, they can hit me up. Like, I mean, I'll probably be nervous to do it. Like, hopefully I can execute to what they want.
Please. You know what? You don't have to do what they ask you to do, Geo. You could do just Geo. Like me, I'm doing monsters. That's what I'm doing. If somebody asks, you get a monster. You know. You don't have to do your own style, do your own thing, and people will love it. I've loved every card that I've got from you. Like it doesn't have to be what, you know, an astronaut flying over the cheese in the Packers uniform. Like it just do you.
I would like to see that card though. Now that
yeah, look at Ditto trying that.
I'm gonna send you a stack of DIYs. I know Sketch said he's gonna send you some too. Although Sketch, I know you use a lot of DIYs also, but I got you, man.
Yeah, Sketch, don't send him any because I just sent you some to replenish yours. So
what about cons? I mean, either as kind of just an attendee or fan, or you know, setting up a table. Where do you do any of those kinds of events? Have you? Are you going to anything like that in the future for you?
I would want to in the future, like once I got like a good amount of like stuff to even like give out and stuff. I do plan on going to some. Like I want to go to the one that's gonna be in December, the Designer Con. I want to go because I didn't go last year. I wanted to too, but I missed out. But I would probably go to that one just to watch and probably buy stuff. But I mean, I had a little show at a coffee shop like a couple months ago. That was pretty cool. I got to put my art out there, and then like have like stickers there too to buy. It's pretty fun. It's pretty cool.
Tammy wants to know what your favorite color, 3 favorite colors.
Well, my favorite color is black. Even if people say it's not a color, but I like it. Then I would say gray, and probably red.
I was gonna say, don't say brown. You'll get roasted.
I'm sorry. The correct answers were pink and purple. Pink and purple. No.
That was a big debate last week about color.
Yeah,
what's color, what's not. Let's not even get started on the whole hot dog sandwich.
Well, he's an LA guy, so I already know that LA has got its own kind of unique style of dogs. So.
Dodger dogs, man.
Yeah.
Dodger dogs.
Talk to us about the LA hot dog. We don't have to ask you if you like ketchup or not. Just what's the favorite LA style hot dog for you?
Well, for me, I just put like grilled onions on it, and then like light ketchup. I wouldn't put a lot. I'll put some.
I like how he's towing the line of politics right there. He's like, maybe just a little, like a dab of ketchup. Just I don't want to piss it off, but I like ketchup. So no, I'm kidding.
No, and then no mustard for sure. I don't like.
There's a question in the chat. Nat Geo, who was your favorite brother?
None.
Not you. You can say it, Geo.
How many brothers do you have, Geo?
I have 2.
Is it Ivan and DB Elite?
No, it's Ivan, and the other one's Alexis.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, we talk about everything on this show, so you can roast them if you want. They're
wait
family.
a minute. First off, do you only have 2 brothers? Any sisters?
No.
Okay, because I was going to say the correct answer would have just been my sister's favorite, but that's fine.
What's up, Murderbird?
Whew, man. We ask the tough questions.
Oh yeah, we really drill you here in DT4. So chat, only a couple minutes left here with Nat Geo. Ask away, figure out what you want to know before we let him go into back to Geoland, creating all of this beautiful art. But with the last couple of minutes we have here, we're going to just ask you some weird ass questions. E, what's the first question that comes to mind? Think of something just fun, something that we haven't asked.
I don't know, B. What I can't.
What was your favorite? What was your favorite subject in school?
PE.
Recess.
Probably PE. I mean, I was pretty good.
Yes, Gio.
My second one would probably be physics.
Ooh,
Like,
physics.
Did you play any sports growing up, or in your
yeah, I
young
played
adult?
soccer. I
That
played
Gio. There you go, buddy.
on Sundays, on Sunday mornings.
Nice. Nice.
Go.
Ganga has a good question. What are mediums you are curious to dive into for art? What kind of art mediums?
Probably would want to do sculpting. I have like zero. Yeah, I've done a couple different ones. But like I didn't have this. I made a piñata.
Hey.
But yeah, I think sculpting is like I try to do stuff, but it's like I can't get to it. Like,
You know, a good place to start would be on those like little minis, like, you know, that cow and stuff. If you just start kind of adding clay to stuff like that, I feel like it's a good like starter, you know?
I thought of it, but then I'm like, I don't know, like probably I had the wrong clay or something, but
Yeah, I just kind of dove into it. It's fun.
Hit up E. He'll give you some tips of what
Hey,
he's learned so far. Like, don't put it in the oven.
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, don't do that.
If you want to know how to blow up the mini cow, he's your guy.
I'm messing with you, babe. I love you.
So talk about some of your favorite cuisine, because ACB is going to ask. He's a foodie and he loves, like, if you saw ACB's post last night, he put that dish he was eating. Holy crap! But what's your favorite dish or thing to cook or something in that area?
my favorite food. I have like a lot of food. I'll probably say like pizza. It's probably my favorite.
Damn,
Nothing wrong with that.
I feel like I can't go wrong with almost any. I'm not that picky when it comes to pizza.
Wait, though. Pineapple on your pizza or no?
I mean, if I had the option, I would choose probably another. But if that's the only thing there, I'll eat it. I'll eat it.
So you're not too picky.
You won't pick it off?
Nah, just eat it.
Wow.
Or I'll eat it after. I could take it off and just eat it alone.
I like how easy go. Gio's easy going. He's kind of like, oh, I don't like the Cowboys. No, thank you. Oh no, I just put a little bit of ketchup. Oh, I just pick it off. Like, you're just so chill.
The Packers lose. But it was a good game. Like, it was okay.
Somebody won. It's okay.
Chorizo on pizza. I've never had that.
No, but when it comes to soccer, I still like get nah.
Sketch said to hit him up about some Nat Geo shirts that Sketch could help you get some Geo shirts going. So
I have some ideas too that I want to work on. Like that's like I have ideas, a lot of things I want to do, but
yeah, hit up Sketch.
So we have just under a minute left. As the one of the newest members to Series 3, as a rising star, what's the thing you're looking most forward to about pulling your card, or pulling any of the cards, really, for that matter?
Well, I just want everybody to like it. Like I know in this card, I know I only had one. I wish I had three, but if I only had one, so I'd try to like make it as cool as possible. So you'll see what I mean by that.
Yeah.
Like it's like there's some hidden things inside.
Nice. There we go. I like that.
We love the Easter eggs here at DT4.
Yeah.
Things you can do with the card. Like I guess like not with the card, but like I don't know. I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah,
That's fine. No worries.
Have you ever sketched a DIY card in the Home Depot bathroom?
No, but I'll start to.
Okay. All right. That's the first guest we had that says no, but I will start. So.
All right,
That's
Grimley.
nice.
Grimley's got one last question, and then we will move forward here. So Grimley wants to know, why do you think that none of the villains in Fast and Furious franchise movies just got on a boat and went out to sea?
Because then there wouldn't be a movie. I mean, it's the fun of that.
They're probably scared of drowning. I don't know.
There you go. There you go. That's fine.
That fills the check mark of Grimley's last question.
That's an acceptable answer. Well, Gio, first off, you are just, again, fit the mold. Every one of these people we talk to are cool, but you, my friend, one of the most chill, down-to-earth people we've met. You are a dope human being, very talented, and I got to tell you, you were just raised right, because that note you sent and the gift you sent, that's the stuff of people that just I don't know, they're good human beings with good souls. So thank you for that. And thank you for you, buddy. We appreciate you.
Yeah,
Ditto
appreciate it.
definitely cried. He had tears. It was
It did.
All of you guys are amazing. It's like I don't know, like the circle, everybody in the chats and everything is like
the community, man. It's a family, bro.
yeah.
Well, we're behind you 100%. We cannot wait in a couple of short weeks or whatever it winds up being to rip the cards. And when we see those Nat Geos in our streams, we're going to give them a little extra love, a little extra oomph. Well, at least I will. I know that when I'm ripping those cards, I'll have some fun backstories I'll come up with for you. It'll be great.
Yeah, we can't wait. Can't wait. It's gonna be awesome.
Ditto was like the weird uncle.
All right, guys. Nat Geo from the Creative, seriously, the brand new artist in the Rising Stars series. Can't wait to see your card, Geo. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, man. Congratulations again, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here, Gio. We appreciate you.
Can't wait to see you guys in Series 4.
Hey.
We're working on it. We're pushing. So we'll get there. But Gio, thank you again very much. Appreciate you coming on. Again, Nat Geo, guys, give him a follow on Instagram. Give him a follow on Whatnot when you see him in the chat. But yeah, go give him some commissions. Give him some work to do.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Get those cards sold that he has. He has a whole stack of them.
Yes.
Let's go.
All right,
Gio,
Gio.
Appreciate you, buddy.
Have a great night, buddy.
Take care, man.
Wow.
All right, I think it's giveaway time before we bring on Murder Bird.
Is it?
It is, and I don't see Murder Bird in the green room, so.
He was in the chat earlier.
Check and make sure he didn't receive the message.
But yes, we can start the givey.
All right, let me get the.
He may have been waiting.
Wheel back up. And so, Rock, you said you were going to do, what were you going to, you were going to give away one of these?
The Sket autograph, Sket 1 autograph.
Let's do that next. Are you cool with that?
Yep.
All right. So let me, hold on a minute. I'm having technical difficulties on my end. Give me one momento. Okay. Wheels back up when you're ready.
So, guys, if you don't know, Sket just moved to Vegas, which was a shock to me. I didn't know that part of it. Talked to him this last weekend. He has volunteered to come on to DT4 and talk about everything. So we're going to have a great conversation with him. Dig deep about the Superplastic lawsuit, all that good stuff. Coming soon to DT4. He's really excited. He goes back and watched all our old shows. Good. He's a big fan, and he's going to come on. So that was pretty awesome.
Get's a legend. I'm so excited to talk about his art journey, and I mean he's done so much with
so much, so old school.
All right, so here's again. This is how this will work. Obviously, we will shuffle it up. Rock, you want to give me a shuffle number here?
Let's do 4.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Before I hit the go button again, guys, if look out for your fellow community members here. If you see the name pulled up, they're not in here, bring them back in, and we will honor the givey. If they are not here by the time we're done with Murder Bird, we'll go ahead and re-give this away. So that's how that's going to work. And then, just so you know, for the B card at the very end, y'all have to stick around, and you have to be present. So get those people back in here by the very end of the show if you want that card. All right, so here we go. Ready? And
do it.
3, 2.
Good luck, everybody.
This is brought to you by wheelofnames.com.
Spoonsy!
Security.
Let's go. My personal security detail, little Spoonsy. I love you, Spoons.
Love Spoons.
Congrats, Spoons.
So Spoons is taking a Sket 1 signed sticker, right?
Yep.
Do you have it handy to show, or were you showing?
I did, and I moved my stuff, and I don't. I think I put it away.
Perfect. We don't need to see it.
It's from his new toy, the Whipple, the one that he dropped for 3D Retro, and he signed the big white sticker with his toy on it.
Cool.
Pretty cool.
Do we have a Murder Bird in the?
We do. He's pounding beers right as we speak. He's
catching up, like doing shots and stuff.
Yeah, he was doing shots and trying to catch up to Geo.
He's doing a solo shot ski. He's got 4 shots just lined up, doing them all.
He just got back from working on his mural. He was been kicking butt on that. Yeah. So guys, another new member, Creative Series 3, Rising Star. He's doing so much different stuff. It's unbelievable. Let's get him on. Murder Bird, Duck Dodger. Here we go.
Uh-oh, what's up? Murder Bird.
Bird, how's it going, man?
Good, good. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
We can
Perfect,
hear you. We can see you. We've been seeing you on Instagram. I see you out there doing like walls and all kinds of cool stuff.
Yeah, trying anything I can. Yeah.
I like it. So what's the we're gonna dive right into it because I've been watching you. You did a bunch of like fairs or county fairs or some kind of events with the whole duck thing. What was that big duck thing that you had an issue? They said you couldn't sell your ducks at their duck thing or something.
Yeah. At one of their events, they tried to prohibit vendors from selling duck-themed merchandise.
What?
Which, agreed. I'm like, that's bullshit. That's like doing a Halloween convention. You can't have anything horror-related.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
dumb.
I didn't
Yeah.
horror convention.
We're gonna have a Halloween costume contest. You just can't dress up.
Grimly,
Yep.
Grimly said that's foul.
Oh. Spelled foul like the bird.
Oh wow! So give us the scoop of the duck, like the rubber ducky, the whole. Give us that whole backstory.
I kind of have been using little rubber duckies in my art for a while now, and then it just kind of happened by coincidence that the world's largest rubber ducky was coming to my town, and it was right about the time that I was trying to get involved locally in my art scene, and so my gallery had a show that was called All About the Duck. I applied for that. I got in. I sold out 6 pieces in the first hour, and
Nice.
They called me up asking me for more, and then asked me if I wanted to set up a booth outside the very next day. So of course I said yes, and set up a booth and sold out. And then the duck was traveling 3 hours to the other side of Maryland. So I grinded all week and made like over 100 resin pieces.
Nice.
And
Wow.
drove over to the Eastern Shore Saturday and Sunday and sold out again. 3.5 hours each way.
So they're all about the ducks in Maryland, I guess.
It was actually the first time that that thing had come to Maryland. And then Eastern Shore had seen what we were doing. They have a kind of like an arts and entertainment district also, and they wanted to do the same thing. It's like one of those things where it's like the people are paving driveways and they start knocking on your neighbors, and it's like, I'll give you a discount because I'm doing theirs.
We need to get you. I guess you need to take your show on the road to Oregon. That you'll kill it there.
Hey, just call them like what Grimley calls them. Just call them water chickens. Like it's fine. It's fine.
These aren't ducks. Talking about
Water chickens.
Water chickens.
So I am like super intrigued though about your and a couple other people too that do the casting with resin. Like I know Philip's been killing it, but with that clear resin doing double casts, I actually do want to try that in the next year or two. Want to learn that, but you're killing it with all the cool stuff you're putting inside those things. It looks really cool. Look at that.
Where's my camera at?
Oh, wow.
that's
It's
sick.
got the ducks inside the skull.
Let's see,
That is a total skull duck.
pumpkin,
Oh,
Ooh.
candy corn.
candy corn.
Dude.
Yep.
That's amazing.
That's
So,
crazy.
do you have a studio or you do this all at home or?
Yeah, my house is my studio.
Amazing.
I call my studio the crematorium.
Nice.
Nice.
And you have a day job, right? Don't you fix doors and door jams and locks and crazy stuff?
I'm kind of like an insurance adjuster, but I do a lot of home improvement and handyman stuff. So like we'll expect a job, and then something that we can handle, we'll handle it in house, and if not, then we'll get a third party to handle it.
Oh, nice. Ditto. Let's see what Ditto's got pulled up here.
Yeah, so I'm just rifling through your IG again, guys.
Oh, you
Follow
gotta try
Murder
that
Bird.
word.
It's a unique spelling to the name with the 3 there as the second E. So it's murder with a 3 and then dot bird.
So,
So
is 3 your favorite number?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, you share that with at least me. I think he kind of likes 3 too.
I like 3, but 8's my favorite.
So there we go. There's the pumpkin with the candy corn. This is appropriate for this time of year.
Love that.
So, what do you put the candy corns in first and then pour resin on it and let it sit in there like that, or what?
I put some resin in first, just so that some of the pieces aren't pressing up against the mold, and the resin wants to separate. So, like, then the candy corn would be like pressing up against the mold. So it's like I pour resin in first, and then I pour in whatever objects I pour in there.
Well,
Nice.
Like,
I'm gonna be very popular by this comment, but that's the only good use for candy corn because
Hey, we agree. I agree.
Candy corn's not bad. It's not my favorite, but not bad.
candy corn ain't good.
but you can, like, colors or glow. I mix that in first, but you also can like use a brush and like paint in mica powders inside the mold if you want to for different effects. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do with resin casting and molding.
Wow.
Talk about this piece.
That's still available on Clutter.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it glows. It's like 3 different colors. There's probably like 4 different pours. Yeah, that's a white. Glows green. There's green, pink, and black, and it comes on a wall plaque.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Yeah, sketch. I never thought about it like that. The 8 is 2 3s hugging.
So let's just scroll through here real quick. Here's some more cool. Well, you're showing kind of your process here, huh?
Yeah, that's kind of my getaway of polishing pieces. I'm literally taking, like, we use a buffer like that to get scratches out of tables, to get a mirror finish on it. So I literally just turned it upside down, and I'm using the same chemicals and compounds, and I'm just doing it to my resin.
I tried that. That thing would shoot across the garage quicker than a hockey puck.
It will. The resin I use is high impact, so it does shoot across, but it doesn't do any damage.
Oh, that's cool. I like
Yeah,
that
that's
blue
dope.
with that red.
What's his name? What's this guy's name?
Murder Bird.
That it? That's
Yep.
what we're going with?
Yep, that's my initial character. That's
love
my
it.
character.
I love that you
bird's
just
angry.
just splattered it. Like, got some things done right there.
That bird wasn't messing around.
Hey, click on his Astro right there, Ditto.
Where am I looking?
Middle, down.
Go down. Yeah.
There you go. So I want to tell you guys a quick story. And Grimly, I saw your comment. I love laughter, by the way, just so you know. So when I put out Andy the Astronaut, Murderbird was the first person to message me and say, "Bro, that looks awesome. Like, send me one. I can't wait to get one. Blah blah blah." Like, this is such a great community. Yeah, there you go. And he could have went, "Oh, dude, another astronaut, really?" Blah blah blah. But no, he was all about it. He's like, "We'll just work together." And I'm super excited that he approached me and we talked about it. And like, we're gonna be just blowing up the different astronauts, and it's gonna be awesome.
It's pretty cool. What Rock's got a cool backstory as to what kind of inspired him to create a astronaut for his own. Do you have any kind of theme, or are you just a fan of astronaut space? Because I know like Dondo wants everybody to paint him like penguins and astronaut costumes and stuff. So what's your kind of your inspiration here for your Astro character?
I am a fan of space. I was looking for how blank, and kind of just stumbled on this body that looked like an astronaut. At the same time, I was like, it can be a underwater diver, and it was very versatile. And then also, like, at times I've like taken off the ears, and then it becomes Kenny from South Park. So I was basically wanting a blank. When I first started wanting to customize, blanks were so expensive, and as a new artist, I was like, how do I turn a profit off of a blank that costs $60? So I came up with Astra, and then I could create them for like super cheap, and I still sell them for very cheap, kind of at give back to the community. Actually, October 24th, I'll be doing this for 2 years now.
So you
Wow.
cast those
Yeah.
yourself, the Astros?
I do. And initially, I was casting them in stone,
Wow.
like a limestone type material, kind of like plaster, like life cast.
Nice.
You got some cool.
All right, show the Oreo.
Well,
Don't skip-
happy
don't skip the
2-year
Oreo.
anniversary. That's amazing,
Thank you.
man.
So let's shift gears a little bit because we're kind of learning a little bit about your backstory and art, but let's talk a little bit about the creatives here. So you've been on the scene for a bit. Did you know about Creative Series 1 and 2 series, and like where did you kind of jump into the mix here?
Yeah, I know about the creatives.
Hey,
Yes.
So did you try to jump into either of those two series, or did you just finally figure, okay, I'm gonna go for it in Series 3?
Yeah, so during the first series, that's when I was still basically casting Astro in stone, and I had drove up to New York for that first meet and greet, and I took my first batch of inventory to this company that I started working for, and I had only been doing art for maybe like less than 6 months.
Okay.
It's called Plastic Pizza.
Sure.
oh yeah.
So
that's good stuff.
yeah, I did a lot of work for them, sold out a lot of pop shops. Yeah, and then we kind of parted ways. So that's where I met Red, and that's where I met them and started my journey. And I was even at I've seen Red at every convention since then. Designer Con, 5 Point. I went to his Creatives Con. So my journey is closely tied in with Red.
That's awesome. Oh, because so then that's where the confusion came in, Rock. I think he was talking about Murder Bird that he
Maybe,
saw early
yeah.
on. Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah.
Maybe.
So we either crossed wires or Red said the wrong
No,
name. either way.
Red said we were talking about
I
Geo.
thought, I thought so, but
It's
yeah,
all
either-
right.
I'm
It's
not gonna
fine.
throw Red.
He's been drinking all day. Red's fine. I think
I'll wait to throw Red under the bus.
yeah, he'll be all right.
So, well, that's dope. So then you finally kind of said, okay, Series 3, I'm in now. I'm going to try it. You enter. You're one of the 460 people that entered, and you get pulled for a Rising Star. What was your reaction? Where were you? Talk about it.
Oh, I was at my parents' house, and pretty much was just like, everybody shut up. You know, I'm like reading the email. I'm like, shut up. You know?
Were you weren't in the restroom though, right?
No, I wasn't.
Okay. All right. We're just
That's
checking
only
for Grimley.
Grimley.
But you know, I applied for the second series, and then like I didn't get in, and I'm one of the people that kind of like kind of mad, like motherfucker, you know.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm, be cool about it. You know, it's not meant to be. I'm also one of those people like karma.
That's called passion, though. You're passionate about it, so that there's nothing wrong with getting a little worked up from time to time.
Yeah, and seriously, like completely all announced. And I was very happy that Pac-Man had made it into it because she 3D sculpted this and also did the design for this. So I was very happy that she got it. And I had seen all the names that got released, and then all of a sudden I got this like DM or email, and it was like, you're in the Rising Star. So it was totally like out of left field, like, yeah.
That's awesome.
Good.
Well, congratulations, man. That's really cool. We're very happy for you.
Thank you. It kind of felt like all of my hard work, is kind of like showing.
Sure.
Definitely.
And
Man.
you're gonna, and now there's those coveted, the coveted currency of with those DIYs. Have you been getting commissioned, or because you're gonna get commissioned if you haven't already?
I have. I got commissioned by Rob Bell.
Nice.
Hey.
Rob J. Bell.
You're gonna need a stack of those bad boys because the commissions are coming, hot and heavy, especially once the cards start getting pulled. So be prepared for it. We'll all, I'm sure, be reaching out to commission you. We always do with each of the artists. So looking forward to getting a Murder Bird in my collection.
Yeah, for sure.
Drawing isn't my strong skill, so like I'm not pulling off a sketchy sketch or a Grimley, but Rob Bell I think can agree that they're not bad.
Yeah, no, I have no doubt, and it doesn't matter even if because like Arctic Fox, I'll give you an example for Arctic Fox. She doesn't really sketch and draw too much either, but when I was at 5 Points, I was able to get like a little collab DIY with her and Prime, and she just kind of sketched her little, ashling, and it was dope. It's like I don't, it doesn't matter. I don't care that you're not throwing like tons of color or whatever. It's the artist and the meaning behind it, the story behind it. I think that's really where
Yeah, you just drip some resin, sprinkle some crushed up candy corn on top, and then there you go.
Hey, your first DIY resin card. That you could go somewhere with it.
I've thought about that before. Yeah, like put my card in resin.
Crazy.
Wow, that would be crazy. So what are you looking forward to most now that you are a creative?
Oh damn, that's a tough question. What was the Creatives Con? So I guess I have to wait for next year. I guess opening my cards. Yeah.
That's awesome.
And opening that pack and pulling that card that's mine.
But Murderbird, you know what's going to be cool for you too, and I even B, we talk to B about this all the time, and just you already go on Whatnot, you watch some of our streams and stuff. Once the cards hit, everybody is going to be running Series 3 cards. You can sit on that chat and just sit there and watch people pull cards and watch for your card to be pulled. I think that was going to be so much fun for you guys. I know it would be for me. Like, I think that would be so cool just to watch and hang out and see who pulls your cards, Yeah,
I want to see everyone's reception of my card or whatever. Like, I didn't draw on it because it's not my skill. So it is a resin piece, and then I just kind of like added some stuff to it. So
nice.
Yeah,
it's going to be a blast to pull it. Like, hopefully you're not card 13 from Series 2.
I'm sure that everyone, when they see my card, they're automatically going to know that it's me. They're not going to have to flip it over to double check. You're just going to see the piece, and you're going to be like, "That's Murderbird." That's
yeah.
That's great, man.
Love it.
Well, you're going to be getting a ton of people that are going to be sending cards or looking forward to seeing you at 5 Points.
Your autograph.
Getting your autographs and getting some art from you. Not only that's the great thing, like, because you come into our Whatnot streams, you're a regular in there. You were mixing it up and buying Rock Series 3 minis this past week and stuff, and we appreciate you for that. And we love that these artists now come and just kind of they're part of it. They hang out. You get to know them a little bit. I think the chat likes it because they're like, "This is awesome, man. We're in here with all these dope artists."
Don't even show me that, Murderbird. I wanted that piece so bad. I almost didn't put those in the box.
Amazing.
This is great because I'm a big fan of. And actually, one of my first collabs was with Priscilla.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Look at the eyes on that thing. The eyes are just
She killed it.
so good.
And I always wanted one of her characters where she did the checker pattern, because I remember she did on a bunch of like resin rookies blanks or his figures. But the eyes are insane.
Jason says to go easy on him. Don't go easy on him.
I forgot,
Murderbird.
Murderbird. I forgot you pulled that one. I totally forgot that. That is a great piece. Oh yeah, and you got the 1 of 1. Holy smokes!
Yeah.
And the Ivan.
Nice.
I didn't know you got the astronaut too. That is fitting for you.
Yeah, I know.
Well, is it safe to say, Rock, that we're going to see a Murderbird piece in the Series 4?
Yes, 100%. We already talked a little bit. Yeah, so yeah, we're
Gonna be crazy.
crazy, man.
That's going to
Be
great.
awesome.
It's going to be great. What about your process? So when you're making resin, do you got earbuds in? Are you listening to music? If so, what's that playlist like? Talk to us about your kind of your process.
Pouring resin, music. I like heavy metal, but I like music except for country. So yeah, my playlist will change. And I also like Motown. Is it Motown? Looks like a Gap Band and
Like
stuff.
classic
Yes,
R&B.
let's go. Let's go.
The
Gap Band.
Yeah, exactly. Those are my jams.
Are you hoping for an NSYNC comeback? That's what I want to know.
No.
I know
Okay.
Rock is.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Rock's first in line for tickets in Vegas.
Been there from day one, bro. I have
He's actually-
kids.
he's actually
I got
camping-
kids.
He's actually camping out right now.
Yeah.
I have kids
That's
that love
his
NSYNC. I can't help it.
Right
What do I
now,
do?
he's got his hand on the mouse of the other computer, the laptop, ready to click it in case they go on sale. What about like what are you streaming these days? What are you binge watching?
Damn, that's a good question.
I think you're a Dexter kind of guy. Do you like Dexter?
No, I couldn't.
Wow.
No. And then there's that other question you guys had asked. I'm Superstore. Yeah, and there's other two shows. I haven't watched either of those two stores. Superstore is awesome. That was
It is. I like Superstore.
Yeah, Superstore is great.
Superstore is the one with the weird boss, right? The guy that has like the real high-pitched voice.
Yeah, the Bible.
They
kinda
work in like Walmart or Sam's or whatever.
Yeah, and
That's why because I've always had like regular jobs, like the office environment. I'm like, man, what the fuck is this?
So who inspires you? What are some of your favorite artists, or growing up, or kind of like what where did your inspirations come from?
I've always read comic books.
Cool.
And when I was younger, comic books more for like looking at the pictures. You read the story, but then as I got older, I realized that I was more getting into writers. So like I'm gonna butcher names, but like Jeff Lemire, and actually I'll switch back to an artist, Tyler Crook. He does like watercolors. He's very good. But then when I started getting into this, I collect Funko also, or I get Funko. But then as I started getting into the designer toys, J.C. Rivera, and Buff Monster.
Nice. Those are good ones. What about you mentioned the comic books, DC or Marvel?
Marvel all the way.
There we go.
Who's your favorite Marvel character?
Deadpool before everybody got
Let's go. All you guys, we can knock these guys off. Murderbird, me and you can just chat.
But then
what?
second or pick not a Deadpool, because now everyone knows who Deadpool is, and I always like to be different. Nova.
That's a
Nice.
good one. Nice.
Nova's dope. I like Nova.
Cool.
Sounds like E. I don't like to do what everybody else
What?
likes. So I like,
Yeah, you guys would hit it off. Great.
I'm not a fan. If like everybody's like, oh my god, have you seen? Like, man, I'll watch it later when it's not.
All right, I'm gonna throw a rock. I'm gonna throw a rock into kind of a left field curveball here. Rock, a question off the top of your mind that we haven't asked our artists yet. Go.
What kind of car do you drive?
Hey. That's
I don't.
you can say you don't have to tell the truth. You
I
can
have
just,
a
like, say a Lamborghini.
vehicle, and I've worked with companies that have provided me with work vehicles for the last 13 years.
awesome.
So, my ex stole my car, and when she returned it, the transmission was blown.
Oh,
So I just sold it for parts, and I haven't owned a car in a few years.
See, we knew
Nice.
we were going to get a unique answer.
Yeah, we love that.
That's awesome.
Women are the worst.
right?
Ew.
Oh, exes are. Oh,
Who brought her?
ugh, ugh.
Yeah. Chat, for the last handful of minutes we have left with Murderbird. Dude, where's my car? We need a Grimley question first off. Grimley's going to ask you something pop culture brilliant here soon. I can feel it coming. It's stewing up.
Do you
Murderbird,
condition-
I know Grimley has been killing your custom. I
Yes.
just sent him a few of Andy's, and he's loving doing the custom toys. He's killing yours.
He said that's one of the top 5 that he loves to do is the astronaut from Murder.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's an amazing compliment.
it is. It really
do you
is.
do you accept commissions for like resin pieces? So like say I want a resin piece with like rainbow sprinkles in it.
Sure. Yeah. Basically, I'm kind of running it now is that when I have a piece and like the mold is done, I'm not making another mold. So like I'll usually come up with some ideas. Like I'll redo the ducks. I'll do like glow rocks, and like now I'm doing some skulls.
Well, I'm going to.
But yeah, commission me for colors or something like that. But like I said, once I'm done with like a size of bird, I'll move on to a different bird. Or once I'm finished with like the grumpy cats,
Do the water chicken.
I'm
Nice.
not making any more grumpy cats.
Dondo said penguins.
and it's the attack mentality character. It's a macaroon.
That's dope.
Oh.
Well, I'm going to have to get you later this year. I'm going to have to get you to do one of the little judgmental cows if you're down.
Sure, I'm always down. Yeah, there's my turtle guy.
Oh, he's cool.
Thank you. Everybody likes him.
I like him
It
too.
reminds me of those old school sandboxes, the turtle sandboxes.
Yep.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if it was a sandbox or I do it as like in my head it's more like a life preserver type thing.
Yeah.
Cool.
But the sandbox, I totally get what you're saying. It totally seems like a sandbox. But I pour stuff in it all the time, so I mean that kind of seems like sandbox-ish also. But I would put stuff in the middle, but then everybody wanted them blank, so then they could put their own little micro in the middle. So it's like they can put it on the shelf, and then they can put their own micro on it.
Love
cool.
it.
So that's what everybody wanted, so I made them some plain ones.
Give the people
we
what
have
they
the
want.
Grimley question. Do you want to ask it?
Yeah, and the question: why do you think the Peanuts/Snoopy universe has no cats?
What?
That's deep. That is deep.
Very deep. Makes you think.
That's your boy Grimley, just so you know.
What's the name of the yellow bird?
Yeah, you're right. Woodstock.
Woodstock.
Woodstock. That's always one of my trick questions. I don't know. I never thought about that. There's no cats in there?
It's probably a good thing. The dogs and cats wouldn't get along, and it would just be ugly.
Yeah, I mean,
I feel like one of the girls would have a cat or something.
And Peanuts.
Yeah.
Snoopy's the star. Like, you can't have a cat with Snoopy.
Lucy went on to be a crazy cat lady, I think. I'm not
I
sure.
would love to see a Snoopy.
Or Linus, one of the two of them.
What was the dog from last week? Or the cat?
No, we did
Heathcliff.
Heathcliff and Garfield. Who do you prefer, Heathcliff or Garfield?
Oh, that's a tough one. I mean, was Heathcliff a TV show?
Yeah, Heathcliff was.
Was it?
It was a comic strip, but I think there was
That's
some.
what I remember Heathcliff from was the comic strip.
Yeah.
I'll say he's my favorite comic strip cat, and
Okay.
Garfield is my favorite TV cartoon cat.
there you go.
Fair enough.
Nice.
Fair enough. Who's your favorite Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Which one? Which is your favorite?
Raphael. Yeah.
Raphael. Nice.
Yeah, I mean, Michelangelo is very fun, but, Raphael has that attitude,
I'm going Casey Jones.
Good one. Yeah.
Where's Casey Jones?
Just like that.
He plays hockey, so you got to go with Casey Jones.
Oh.
It's not a turtle.
Part
Who
of it.
brought her?
All right. So you're out of Maryland? Did you say? Is that where you're at?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm about an hour south of D.C.
Where's the best place in Maryland to get crab legs?
Okay, crabs.
Careful, I'll rephrase that. Crab legs.
Time to get canceled. Yeah.
Like this, Solomon's Island has amazing places. Sandgates. Yeah, you really can't go wrong with a lot of the seafood places around here. A lot of times I've gone down to Florida a few times, and I would sample their seafood. And I don't know what's up with that. I mean, I'm like right off the Chesapeake Bay, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it.
Nice. Sweet.
Wow.
What about sports? Are you into any kind of football, baseball, hockey, anything? Nothing?
No.
Oh, all right.
No.
Love it.
Into his crap.
Are
He's in.
you going to NYCC?
No. I decided I didn't really have a spot there. Since I would have been up there with Plastic Pizza, but because I'm not working with them, I didn't have a spot up there, and New York's so damn expensive.
Oh yeah.
I got an event down in Virginia, Nightmare Weekend, and it's the same weekend at NYCC. So hopefully that'll go well. Table is probably lesser. Hotel stays obviously a ton less.
Yeah.
And then the very next weekend I have Halloween in the Garden at Anne Marie Gardens in Solomon's Island. It's
That's
like
awesome.
a art center, and they expect like 1,000 to 2,000 people.
Wow.
Will you be? Did you say? Are you planning on going to DCon this year or no?
No, because of the date.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And
a
then-
common. That's a common.
So close to
Thanks.
Christmas.
And then any thoughts on coming to Chicago next August for Collected Con?
I did sign that. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, we hope to see you there.
Yeah,
Well,
for sure.
in just the few seconds we have left, any last questions here, DT4 crew?
I again, Murder Bird, I want to thank you again, man, because you're a class act reaching out to me like that. Again, thank you, and thanks for supporting my toys. I definitely want to get some Astros in my hands of yours. If you guys want to grab some of those Astros to customize, great pieces to customize. So hit Murder Bird up, DM him, Instagram, and get some of those Astros.
Do you have a website,
Uh,
or is IG the best place to find you?
yeah. My link is on my IG.
Okay.
Your envy site or something like that. I think I said that right.
Go
Yeah.
to his Instagram and check it out.
IG.
Yeah, guys. So if you're going to go to Instagram, again, it's murder spelled like you see it here on the screen with the 3, and it's .bird, murder.bird with the 3. So go support, follow Murder Bird, commission the heck out of, and you'll be hearing from us too. So congratulations on getting in Series 3. We're proud of you, buddy, and we are excited to pull those cards. We'll see you in the
Congratulations.
streams.
All right, Murder Bird. Good night, buddy. Appreciate you.
All right, thank you.
Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate you.
All right, it's giveaway time, guys. We have the Alex party set. We're going to do that right now. So, guys, again, if you're in the chat and you see somebody missing, you'll have until after the B segment to get that person in the room. These are very cool. I'm going to show it off again. Let me share my screen real quick. Get to the wheel.
But guys, this is like almost with the autographs and stuff. I know his autograph is not easy to get all the time. That's a good value right here.
Oh yeah.
So this is again, I was at SDCC with this whole crew. We went talked to Party. We got a bunch of stuff from Party. I picked up a couple copies of these. There's the Doppelgangers 2, which is sold out on the website. And these are very, very cool sketches in here. In fact, if you're a fan of the Joker, there's just dope stuff in here.
Really,
And-
I suggested that, but I don't think anybody really.
Again, in both books, you get a sketch and a signature in auto. So you're going to get 2 autographed books
Wow.
with custom sketches. This is about a $50 value right here. So this
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm,
at least.
I'm very upset I didn't pick those up when we saw them. I remember I was going through the books and they're so dope. It's a great giveaway.
So E, give me a shuffle number.
Let's do 6.
3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, guys. Good luck. I wish you all the best of luck. Stick around, guys, because we're going to be talking to our very own B. Saldana about her journey into rising stars and creatives. It's going to be an awesome conversation.
And we have another giveaway.
And then we've got a banger giveaway to end things off. So here we go, guys. Good luck in 3, 2. Here we go. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Rocks.
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 Let's go. All the way down from Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. Where you at, buddy? Is he here?
He was. He better be. Someone better message him.
There he
you
is.
go.
Where we
Congrats,
going,
buddy.
mate? Where we going, mate? He said, "Let's go."
Let's go. That's awesome. I'm glad to see you got that.
'Cause I don't want to.
Congratulations, buddy. I will make sure those get shipped to you very, very securely, safely, and all the way to the land down under.
They will be available on Rux's Patreon in about a month.
You'll receive it in 3 to 4 months.
That's dope. All right, so guys, we've got a very cool interview. We're going to interview one of our own. We're going to talk about a very dope journey, and this is going to be personal to all of us. We know her. We love her. She's one of our own. B. Saldana. Is she in the green room?
No, she's not in the bedroom. She's not even here. Like,
Where is she? Well, I thought you were going to send her in another room or something. Or are we just keeping her by
Look
you?
at E. He's like complexed. He's like,
What
where's
Hey.
our star?
are you doing?
You're her agent, E. Like, get on it.
Worst intro to a segment on
Ever.
all of
I
DT4.
told you I can't.
Ever.
I can't control her. She's.
You can only hope to contain
man.
her.
Murder. Dude, you were good, man. We
Bro,
appreciate,
man.
We appreciate you.
Yeah, no, cool. And again, another dope human being. Red knows how to pick them. I'm telling you, everybody we get to talk to, we're honored to talk to them, and just everybody's just easy going.
No, I had to.
Are you gonna hop in like on a different screen, like on your phone?
No.
It's all right. We're waiting for you, B. No, it's
All right,
fine.
it's
You
fine.
got
I'm
you have
sorry.
plenty.
I'm
You have plenty of
sorry.
time.
All right,
You're
let me re-intro B. Saldana.
Everybody thought that you were getting your own screen.
Let me rewind.
No, I'm sorry.
Okay, so here we go.
I can go into separate screen.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Nah, you're good. Just stay here. We'll keep it casual.
I
But
had to tuck Maya in.
Let's
Again,
keep it intimate. Let's keep it intimate.
yeah, we'll keep it personal here. So, guys, you know her, you love her. B. Saldana. She's near and dear to all of our hearts. She's one of us. This is going to be one of our probably more emotional interviews because we've known her even before her Series 3 Creatives journey started. I'm just going to set the tone real quick, and then B, it's going to be your show to kind of talk about what kind of got you into art and all of it. But
You have to ask me the questions.
Oh, we will. We have some good ones lined up. Just be ready.
But I'm going to rewind to earlier this year in a stream on Ian B. Saldana's Whatnot stream. I don't remember the month or the date. I should have marked it down and burned it in my memory. But I will never forget this stream. So B had started kind of her art journey. Not that she hadn't done. We'll find out kind of when she started art, but she was starting to, at least on Whatnot, get into her art journey, and she had a couple of canvases. Get back on the screen. She had some DIY cards, and I am proud to say that I own, at least for the ones that she streamed, the very, very first B. Saldana DIY card. And that was a night of awesomeness and emotions. I broke B that night.
You did.
she broke down. Everybody loved it. It was a very raw, emotional, and very kind of intimate look into the life of Ian B. Saldana, and I think we all cherish that moment. It will forever be etched in my heart. So talk about kind of what got you to that moment. How did it all start, B?
Okay. You want to tell me right now?
Yeah, I can leave. That's fine.
I'm not trying to get you to leave. I'm trying to tuck Maya in. Oh my gosh. Okay. Y'all, sorry. School nights are hard. Okay. So back in the very beginning of this year, 2023, I was really struggling mentally. I have some mental health issues, primarily depression, and I was just really struggling. And E kind of just said like, hey, we need to find you something to do, like, in your downtime, because basically I'm mom and I work and, I just kind of go. And, love you too, Roxy. And so he was like, let's find, what do you need to do, like, be like to have some you time? And so I was like, well, he said, how about we go to Hobby Lobby and we'll just get you some art stuff. And so we went and got a whole bunch of art stuff, and I kept asking him, like, are you sure we can spend this much? There's like a lot of paint and stuff. He's like, let's just go for it. And then that was kind of like the very beginning of my journey with this year's art stuff. In the past, I have always loved like doodling, mostly lettering. I don't know, like in high school, I did a lot of like draw people's names in like bubble letters and you pass those notes to your friends and stuff like that. So like I would do stuff like that. But this was like the first time I've actually sat down and done painting. And so I just started doing it and I loved it. And then, we had already kind of been on the Whatnot community, and I don't remember how it like really evolved. I just kind of was like, I'm going to put these up and if people like them, great. And, I just want to give people something, a piece of my heart. And then it just kind of like took off from there. But I can definitely say that the Creatives was a big like cornerstone of this foundation of my new journey, because I saw all of these amazing artists and all the different styles of art. And then I got on IG and I started following all these people, and then it just like kind of snowballed into this perfect, storm of art. And I kept finding new artists that I loved, and I went and followed everybody on IG that I could from the creatives, and found new artists that aren't part of the creatives yet. And, you know, it just kind of went from there.
I'm just super glad that you applied. I know you messaged me one day and it's like, Rock, are you going to apply? And I'm like, oh, I'm going to apply. Are you going to apply? That's the question.
Yeah.
And I know E was pushing you too. Like, B, you got to do it. You know, let's get you in there and show off your stuff. And I'm so glad that you took the step and actually submitted the application. I know that was the toughest part for you to do, was just submit, you know, just put your name in there.
I think it was hard for me to submit because, you know, these people I was looking up to as inspiration in a time in my life when I was really struggling with self-worth and with, you know, just everything in general. And I looked at these artists and I was like, this stuff is amazing and so seasoned and so professional. And yet here I am, like, I'm a brand new baby on this journey. So I don't think that at the time, initially, I was ready to apply. And then, you know, people kept asking me and I was just like, my art was never intended to be for other people. It was never intended to sell. I didn't really ever think about selling it until we kind of just like put it out there, and it got a lot of praise, and so I was like, okay, maybe people actually like it. But it was never with the intention to sell, and it was never with the intention of like to get praise or to get, it was for me. And I feel like the more that I did it, the more therapeutic it was for me, and the more I realized that like I started to like the stuff that I was making, and that made me feel good. And it made me just kind of forget about the chaos in the moment. And it just really mentally brought me in a place that made me feel good. And then seeing that it was also helping other people in their journey, maybe with mental health or whatever, like that's what I decided, you know what, I want to go for this now because I want to use it as an inspiration for others, to be able to inspire other people to feel good. Like when they see my art, I want them to feel loved or feel seen or feel worthy or feel joy, or, you know. And so that's kind of where it went.
Well, I'm going to take it a little step backwards before we come back forward to kind of actually the announcement of Series 3. So even well before the creatives, you guys were collectors. You guys have been collecting designer toys and, you know, art and really just dope shit. I mean, look at that backdrop. It's gorgeous. And you guys share this love of, you know, a lot of this really cool stuff. And then the creatives came along, right? So then, you know, Series 1, you guys were, you know, kind of one of the few frontier kind of, you know, journey men and women of whatnot that was starting. What, these cards are cool. What are these things? You know, there was a few streamers that kind of like were early adopters.
Yeah, I was going to say, shout out to Pop Couple, because actually I still remember the day E showed me these cards for the very first time. I was in bed, I was about to fall asleep, and he came in the room and he's like, babe, look at these cards. These cards are so cool. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what are you talking about? And then he kept showing me, and it was Series 1. And it was Lisa, and I think, were they on IG? And they were on IG showing off these creatives cards, and he was like, I love these. These are amazing. This is like the perfect blend of art and, you know, the fact that they're in a card. And I was like, okay, yeah, those are cool. And then we got some in the mail, and I was like, oh, these are cool. You're right.
Yeah.
And then I jumped on board, and then we got some to sell, you know, which was really cool, because then we were able to bring it to new people that hadn't, you know, been familiar with them before. And it just really took off from there.
Yeah, absolutely. Now you get into Series 2, and then of course, you know, Rock and I jump in the scene a little bit, and we're really kind of getting into these cards and starting. And you know, I'll never forget, because E was like, "Ditto, you're just going to collect them all." And I'm like, "No, I think at first I'm just going to be I don't want to be a completionist and, you know, all that." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm just going to get the ones I like." And before you know it, it's just like, "Yeah, I love them all. So I'm just going to, yeah, you're right. Okay. You know, whatever." But
you never said that, but yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is the moment I'm saying that. You just take it and run with it. All right.
Yeah.
Like
suck it in, E. Take it in.
Right. Can you like, when you edit this?
Can you record it?
No, but it's on. It's up live after.
It's out there for people to know now. But so now we're kind of all, you know, getting into the Series 2 creatives, and it just took on this massive life. And it was like, thanks to Ganga, who was kind of, again, one of the first artists, at least to my knowledge, that started coming into various streams and kind of taking note and seeing us having fun ripping these cards and the passion that kind of came along with it.
Yeah, I thought he was an imposter. He came into the show and he didn't have a profile picture, and we were like ripping cards, and I was like, King Gonga.
Yeah.
That's not that's not the King Gonga from the no.
Yeah.
And then B was like, "Is that?" And I was like, "Well, no, he would have a profile picture if that was him."
Yeah.
And thanks to Ganga, you know, he then tapped Red Guardian on the shoulder, and Red was like, whatever, and he's like, no, like dragged him into the streams.
Yep.
And then before you know it, Red showing up in, you know, E&B shows, my show,
and the
Rock.
reason
He ends up on my doorstep. Hey, Rock, I'm here. Like, bro, where did it come from? Like,
the reason I'm laughing is because the very first stream that Red came into of ours was
when he gave in. He was like, "All right, I'll join."
Gonga had tagged him like 3 times in our stream, and we pulled a 1-of-1 card for Dondo in our stream. And it was the first 1-of-1 card we had ever pulled. Series 2 was brand new. And I got really excited and said some stuff that I will not say on YouTube because I don't want to get clipped for it. But I got real hype. And then
there's video somewhere of it. I've seen it.
So that is Red's first memory or meeting of me was getting really super stoked about this card for Dondo.
And it was love at first sight.
And then from there, we just started kind of DMing on IG, and that's how we started the relationship with Red. And then he just kind of, you know, it just kind of blossomed, and it was cool.
Well, and I'll never forget it too, because, you know, you guys, we've all kind of been in each other's streams for a long, long time now. And, you know, I was doing creatives cards one day, and Ganga had already been coming in and stuff. And then Red Guardian comes in, and you're like, you guys are like, ditto. That's Red Guardian's in here. And I'm like, oh, shit. Oh, what's up, bro? And then he would start coming in all the streams, and like same thing, all of us, each of the 3 of us. I mean, we're not going to go through each and every story, but each of the 3 of us have that moment where we pulled a 1-of-1 or dope cards, or we had our little, you know, funny, hey, these are the Saldanias, you know, on vacation. And he's like, bro, this isn't even like, you know, all of that. And he started to take note of that. And he was like, this is great. Like, these people are passionate about the cards. And there's more. It's not just us, but, you know, these people are passionate about the cards. This is really dope. It's kind of getting it into new, you know, eyes and ears. But then because he was in our streams, and this is where I'm kind of leading to, so I'm pointing you in the right direction here.
You're getting
Red Guardian took note of you, and he's like, "This B Saldana, she's starting to kind of do something here." Yeah. And then, you know, fast forward to Rock's question, you know, he kind of helped encourage you to, you know, jump in. And you
I didn't help encourage her.
Well, no, you asked, whatever. I think we all kind of pushed. We're like,
it was a community effort.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, but before that had even happened, he bought one of my canvases off of one of our Whatnot shows, and I about like had a momentary like heart palpitation because it already makes me uncomfortable to sell my art like on Whatnot streams and auctions. It's just like a weird place for me that I'm still trying to get comfortable with. And then he buys it, and I'm like,
I was in the stream. I remember that moment. That was another emotional moment for you. I kind of remember that. Yeah. And it was dope. But I mean, so now, you know, we've started to kind of already build a creatives community within Whatnot and help it kind of grow branches. You know, we're not the only ones, but we certainly are in there doing it, right? And now we got Ganga and Red and a few other people that are starting to kind of trickle in, some of the artists taking note. And you got on the radar because, again, you kind of showed your vulnerability. You opened up. You started to, you know, get a lot of support, not only for you just as a human, but for your talent. You started doing some I'll never forget that first stream because it was like Savage and I and Rain, I think, right? And we were going ham for those things. Crazy. We're battling each other. We're like, nope, I'm going to get this one. Yeah, I'm going to get this one. And it was great. And it was a really, really raw, emotional, just fun moment to see kind of, I could see barriers break down that day in you and confidence start to build. It was a beautiful thing to watch because I had known you. I gotten to meet you in E last, year at Comic-Con with Maya, and we shared, a stream and the face painting and all the fun stuff. So I'm already friends with you, and now I'm getting to see a friend of mine start to break down some barriers, which is a beautiful thing to see. So now you get into series 3, you get that announcement. It was on a DT4 episode.
It was wild.
Did you have any idea that was coming?
No, because Red had said that when you get, that I will contact you. Like all of the emails were about, you'll get contacted if, you're going to be in the series or whatever. And, I had checked it and I was like, okay, but I also like at this point when he had announced that there was going to be like 460 applicants or whatever, I'm like, done. Like, no way. But I was proud of myself for applying because it was a step that I feel like I was out of my comfort zone and not something that I was like, E was kind of the one that like, you need to apply today. Like, stop dragging your feet. Let's go. And I'm like, okay. So I took that leap of faith. I did it. And then I was like, you know what? No matter what the outcome is, I'm proud of myself for doing it. There are artists that have applied to both series and haven't been accepted. Like the fact that I did it is that's what I wanted out of this. And so I was like, okay, I didn't get the notification. That's totally fine. Whatever. And so I had no idea. No.
You can go back and watch that actually. You can go
Hi,
back
Red.
You can go back and watch that too.
Yeah, guys, I urge you to do it because it was a fun moment. It was an episode. Do you have the title or anything handy, Red or Rock, rather?
No.
Okay, well, if you guys go back, you'll see the Red Guardian episode. He came on to talk about teases for Series 3 back in the day, right when they were first announcing artists. And near the end of the show is when B got the notification that she was a rising star, and it's a beautiful thing to watch.
Yeah, because we were going through like the announcements, and then as you were going through, ditto, you were showing the artist pages. So, and he's like, in the last one, you can go ahead and you can just show it. It's BSAL, and I think that's when it clicked for B. She was like, and then it took her like a good 30 seconds, and then she just started bawling.
Yeah. And I had already cried multiple times on Whatnot streams, but like this was like different because with the Whatnot streams, I had like the art was in front of me. It was, okay, but that was not.
Me and Ditto, we cried before the stream because we knew like before, like it was. We wanted to make sure it was the thing to do, the right thing to do on YouTube, and we were stoked. We were just sitting there like, don't say nothing, just let it happen.
So, truth be told, we had a conversation with Red earlier in that day, just gearing him up for the episode and kind of, questions and reviewing, just kind of like we typically would do with a guest, getting them ready and prepped. And he kind of tipped the cap without tipping the cap. So we knew, but we didn't know, but we knew.
We knew.
And I almost went as far as contacting E, but I didn't want to spoil it in case E didn't know I wasn't in on this, so because I was going to have like a cake delivered from the back and all this stuff, but I'm like, what, we'll have that moment someday down the road. But it was a dope feeling, and I
bring the cake in, guys, bring it in.
Hey, can we bring the cake in? I can only imagine we're going to touch on how you feel and what you're feeling now and kind of what you're looking forward to. But as people who are close to you and know you, it was equally a special moment for us. So we're very proud of you. And,
so we don't even have to ask. We don't have to ask B the bathroom question because we know where she was.
Yeah,
I was right here, and he knew because Red had reached out to him, right?
Yeah.
And he
was just trying to be respectful. Like, he wanted to make sure that, like, Reds were good about, treating everybody the same. So he wanted to be sure that, like that would be okay to do it like that,
Yeah.
Or, we could have waited. We could have just waited and it be announced later on. But I was like, no, I think that'll be great.
Because I was like, I haven't signed any contracts yet. Like, what do you mean? Like, I know that I'm not in it because I haven't signed a contract. And he's like, well, we didn't need a contract. Your husband kind of, gave us the verbal.
So here is remember we told you guys there's going to be a creatives trivia game at some point years down the road, right? So to put this in your notes, B. Saldana is the only creative artist that was announced twice.
Yep.
That's true.
It is true.
Put that in your trivia game notes, and you could be a winner.
That is true.
And that was kind of wild because then,
he had to because you were on the show, you got your name out there, so he had to put it out. And then, of course, the Rising Star one got put in that.
So I was listed with like the original, like the creatives initially in one of the very first posts, which was cool. Because it was like right as the hype started, and then after that, then he listed the Rising Stars, and I was on that. So my name is on there twice, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Rob Bell wants to know what your favorite kind of cake is, so when we have the cake party, we know what to get.
I like funfetti and I like chocolate.
Yes.
You like ice cream cakes? Are you an ice cream king?
Duh.
Okay, cool.
Funfetti
But
is
it
the
is
best.
Texas, and it's really hot, so we're gonna have to eat that in New York, which means you're gonna have to come, which means I'm coming.
All right. Okay.
Grimley said Rux knew because he's in tomorrow.
Yes.
So before we get into kind of the now that you are a creative vibes and questions, I want to hear from you because you've obviously, you're the closest person to be, and you were there for the beginning of the journey. You're the one that urged her to kind of get the art supplies and helped her in this journey. What are your feelings about all this? Like, what's going on in your mind now? I mean, obviously, I'm sure you're incredibly proud of her, but talk about your kind of like journey and end of this.
Man, I'm just happy. I'm happy for her. I'm happy she did it. I'm happy that she applied because I could tell she wasn't going to. She got to the point where she was like really dragging her feet, and then it's almost like she was ignoring it. She's like, I don't think I deserve it. She kept saying she didn't deserve to be in it, and I'm like, no, you're gonna do it. I don't know, man. It's just not just being. It's just the love. The community has been great for not just her, but for both of us. And dude, when we pull that card, dude, it's gonna be crazy.
It's going to be awesome. I can't wait for that moment. Maybe, we'll see how this all plays. We don't know if they're going to be here by New York Comic Con or shortly after, or what the case is going to be. But, obviously, you've talked on other episodes kind of, if you wanted that to be that private moment where you and E open a case or box yourself to get that, or if it would be more kind of, cool to share that again, just like you have shared a lot of the journey with, the other people here. I guess at this point right now, what would be your preference if you had one, if you had the choice?
I don't know. I think that it kind of depends on how the New York thing plays out.
Yeah.
If New York Comic Con, if the cards could drop by NYCC, and if by some miracle I could go even just for a day, I think that I'm worried I'm going to see it secondhand from somebody else. Like, I'm worried somebody else is going to pull the card. Like, I want to.
Everybody else is. So
I want to pull the card and see it.
Yeah.
So it's going to be really hard for.
What if you're card 13 though? You don't even in a master case.
The Rising Stars. The Rising Stars. There was a Rising Star that was a little harder. I think it was Aneurysm's card this year.
Well, an Evil Ghosty was a little bit trickier to pull too.
Yeah.
So there was a few. I don't know.
Yeah, but I feel like a lot of the Rising Stars they came early and often, which would be great because the more the merrier for B's card.
We hope you don't get on a corner sheet of the card sheet. So.
I've gone back and forth. The only thing that I don't want is I don't want people to get tired of my card. I want it to be something that when you pull, you see it and it like brings you joy. And I don't want that to be dull because you're like, oh my gosh, I pulled this card every 5 minutes.
Well, it won't be 2B because you only have that, you're the Rising Star card. So there's not 3, there's only 1. So it'll be awesome.
Yeah.
Well, it's also cool because, again, I think, Series 1, we just got introduced to the cards. None of us really were, we were familiar with some of the names of the artists and their artwork, maybe via IG or seeing it, in a designer toy or whatever. Series 2, we got to know the artists and, in various different ways with them coming on streams or, meeting them at 5 Points or having them start to come in our chats and then having some of them on and helping them sell some of their pieces and things like that. And then DT4. Yeah. And now it's like in Series 3, we're there are people we know that are like friends of ours and stuff that are in this. It's a whole new ball game. It's really insane.
Well, and like the Dream Team, those artists that like we initially were like, oh my gosh, this artist, and then now we've been able to have them like on our Whatnot stream or conversate with them on the regular. Like those,
you're like, yeah, I just had lunch with that guy. I was like, dang, dude.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I don't know. I go back and forth about that question though. I think that I would like to have a moment with E to be like, babe, look at what I was able to do. But I also feel like this community has been such a key part of my journey that I kind of want to experience that with everybody.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know.
So now I guess, just as a rising star, you've said a couple of times it may not have even fully hit you yet. Has it?
I think parts of it have, but I still don't think that it's going to hit until those cards come out and I see it in my hand.
Yeah.
And I get to visualize it in a binder with all the other artists that I've like looked up to and that have like really helped me on this journey. And so I don't think that it's I don't know. Does it ever hit you? Like any of the creatives that are in here that like Gonga, does it hit you? I don't know. I don't know.
It's going to be awesome for not just you, B, of course, but all of us, like when we pull it on our streams and like, and all the others that we've had on the show that we've become friends with, like Sketch. I can't wait to pull Sketch's card.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he's going to charge me big money to sign it, but I will pay it. Like it's going to happen.
Just don't forget the small people, B. That's all we ask.
No, please.
So
it's been really cool to like, even since she made her card, it's been really cool to see her growth. Like she's been experimenting. I mean, you saw with the rock minis, she's always been the type to like, she's very hesitant. Like, show me how to do this. Like, I don't know how to do this. And then, but once she starts, I could never. Like, she's just like, I'm done. What?
From what we can tell, you're a very, very quick study. You've in just a short amount of time, you're still in the calendar year you started this journey. This is how insane this is. In a very short amount of time, you've dabbled in so many different mediums, and you just seem to pick each one of them up like it's kind of in your DNA. So it's pretty impressive.
So so when I went to go actually make the piece that the card is, I really struggled because, I wanted it to be, I had only been familiar at that point really with painting acrylic and canvas. But I felt like digital would maybe translate better. And I wanted it to be super colorful and super bright and vibrant. And so then I was like, you know what, I need to go digital. And so my card is actually like one of my first legit ever pieces of digital art.
It was the first.
Well, I tried another one and then I messed up the background.
So E, per contract, did you have to like put a blindfold on when she started working on it? Like you had to leave the room and all that stuff?
No. I mean, maybe I should. I don't know.
No. I'm just playing.
No.
And it's funny because we were in California when you were finishing the card.
Yeah.
So that's
E had a lot of I asked a lot of input from E about it because I value his opinion, and it's just something that I wanted to make sure that I did to the best of my ability, and I need like a second opinion. So I asked E a lot, and he kind of, in a way, it's a little bit of a collab card in the sense that he did help me. He validated every decision that I kind of made with it. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, so it's a piece that I really hope people want. And like at the end of the day, my card is about the community that I blossomed from, and this is truly a family to me. You guys, everybody in the chat, all of our Whatnot community, like y'all are family to me. And so I wanted to do a card that I feel like represented that. And I just hope that you guys feel my gratitude and my love to you guys through my card. So
yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be a game changer because like ditto with the introduction, like we knew you before the card. Like we saw your journey from the very beginning, and that first painting you did, and then the DIY card. I'm like, bro, I need a DIY card like now before you get famous. So like it's a fun thing to watch. And even Sketch, like watching Sketch's journey, like he's going, man. He's not slowing down for nothing. He's
incredible. His hit them that you talk about me being a speedy learner. Like Sketch can like knock out stuff. Sketch and Sneaky, I think, are two of the most like their art is just like boom done, and it's
Yeah,
like,
but
phenomenal.
Sketch went to like art school and was like a graphic designer and like ran major campaigns. I mean, this is a
Yeah.
guy that's got a lot of life experience. He teaches kids art and stuff. You know, so it's a different parallel, but equally impressive. You know what I'm saying? Like equally impressive.
The thing that's impressive to me, and I say it, I think every week, is he didn't know about the creatives.
Yeah.
And look at it now. Like his art is being seen by how many people every single day.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's just getting bigger. It's just getting bigger.
It is, and it's not going to slow down. So haters going to hate, and everybody else can leave because the creatives is going to just keep building and building and building. And I love that it's building, bringing everybody together. Everybody's doing DIY cards. Like I mean, Ditto's doing DIY cards now. You know,
And that's one of the things that I wanted to like showcase or platform is that you don't have to be a professional. You don't have to have an art background to like take a leap of faith and do something that you enjoy. And if if you're able to do something out of it, fantastic. If it can bring you, my little stuff that I, sell on Whatnot, whether it goes for $1 or $400, like I am grateful for every penny that is spent on my art. And I'm also grateful for just all of the positive encouragement that people have given me along the way, because it's something that I just really needed in this time of my life to hear.
Yeah.
And so
Well, and it's fun for us too, because I mean, obviously, each of us, even the people in the chat, not just the DT4 crew here, but each of us have little, pieces that, we feel like we could maybe have taken a little, just a little part, and that's pretty dope too. Because again, I have one of your early canvases hanging in my studio at my, my full-time studio over there, my podcast studio. I've got DIY cards galore smattered everywhere here for, a B, and it was just fun to be kind of part of that initial stream where you started selling stuff, and in a way I wear a badge of honor that I broke B that night. I loved it. It was
That's one of my first pieces back here.
Yep.
The one that I made for E, the hustle sign. There's a Kanye West Bear piece somewhere. I made a few pieces, and then I kind of just kept going, and I had some doubts, and I felt like, was I stepping on people's toes? Was I doing something that I shouldn't have? But I just kind of kept going because I felt like it was being, for the most part, received very well, and I'm thankful for that.
Well, hopefully you kept your first designer toy painting figure that we talk about quite often. Hopefully you saved that, because
I did it so bad.
That's a collector's items for sure,
Yeah.
especially after what you did with the minis. Oh my gosh!
Someday that'll be archived. Very quickly, Comics Legends has a pretty interesting question. They want to know, where can we find links to the Rising Star artists? So if you go to the Creatives TCP on Instagram, it's at the Creatives TCP. You can see the listings of you just scroll back through the posts, and you'll see all of the listings, and there was one specific to the Rising Stars. Go follow all those artists, though, all of the artists that are Rising Stars and otherwise in that series. And Red has been showing over the past several days and weeks teasers to all, there it is. Thank you, Rock. Teasers to all of many of the artists' cards that are going to have 3 cards in the set. So you're going to learn everything you need to know. And you can also go to thecreativestcp.com and go through. And right now, Series 1 and 2 are sold out, but you're soon going to be able to buy Series 3. And there's other cool stuff on there, too, if you want some swag.
Merch.
Like
there's
that.
some merch.
Yeah.
Like, we designed a shirt overnight, and it was on the website. So
I'll never forget that awesome thing. Yeah. So,
bang, Creatives gang.
First off, one thing you guys probably know that know B&E is they have they have a talented family. E doesn't give himself enough credit, and now is just starting to I'm starting to see the blossom come off of E now a little bit too, because it was in there, and he was maybe a little hesitant to push it through, and now he's starting to do some more and more and more, and he's getting out of his comfort zone, and he's doing things a little bit more maybe quickly than he used to, and we're proud of him because he did a cow in Rock's Series 3 Mini that was insane. He has done some DIY cards, one for Jason that he had inked in that we've on the IG Lives the past couple nights. He's been doing and showing. Maya is a very talented dancer and is the next rising star of the family. But then you guys are just surrounded by talent in your family. Like your sister makes these dope mats, and B, you've got like your mom and stuff that I think do art and stuff. So you guys, it's in the Saldana DNA. It's in there, and there's more amazing stuff to come from the Saldana. So B, before we kind of get into the giveaway, show the card off, wrap things up for this episode, what do you want people to know about you that maybe they don't? And what's next for B Saldana?
I don't know if there's anything that people don't really know about me. I feel like I'm relatively open and honest with most of my journey and honestly everything about myself. I think the thing that I just want people to know the most is that you're going to have trials in your life that sometimes you feel like you're alone, or you that you can't overcome whatever it is, and there is always a person or a lifeline or something out there for you. So like for me, it was recommending art, and it was this whole family, and it was just the community. So, girl, go to bed. Get in bed. So yeah, I just urge people that are feeling, down or
I'm trying to do a face mask.
No, bed. No. Go wash your face and go to sleep. That you
behind the scene footage will be available on DT4. No, go ahead. Sorry.
Anyways, I just reach out to people that love you. Reach out to me. Reach out to anybody if you need somebody to encourage you and root you on, because I think that this community is here for each other.
And I think the key is, and what we've kind of taken away from this, because it's just everybody. It's everybody in this room. It's everybody that we love, that it comes into our streams. It's the artists we've gotten to know. Take that leap. Jump off that ledge and do it, because if you don't, you're never going to know if you can fly. And it's that simple. And B, you certainly are flying. So congratulations.
Thank you.
We love you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Also, I'm a little offended you didn't show my IG page.
Oh, I can pull that up right now. I got so in.
All right, while he's doing that, B, why he's doing that, we got to get some questions in, like our normal guests.
Yes.
3 favorite colors. I know them, but give the chat 3 favorite colors.
So 3 favorite colors are definitely going to be black.
It is a color.
Emo rainbow.
Okay.
This is emo rainbow.
See, I don't know if I would have guessed emo rainbow, but okay.
Emo rainbow, black, and hot pink.
Yeah, I remember she used to say her favorite color was rainbow, and I'm like, you can't do that. That's not.
Can't like all the colors be.
I do. I love all the colors. I almost wore a shirt tonight that said "Justice for Ketchup" in honor of BD and Ditto. But I didn't. But we all know my answer to that is I actually don't really care about condiments, but like ketchup is fine. Like,
yeah.
Oh, Red, come on, man! I'm sending you that video today.
And what else? My favorite food is definitely got to be anything that has sugar in it. I am definitely a sweet tooth girl. I'm a coffee lover and connoisseur.
She's also a dental hygienist, and she eats a ton of.
I was gonna say that's her day job, dental hygienist.
So I am a pediatric dental hygienist. That's my day job, and I tell kids all day long, don't eat gummies, don't eat gummy vitamins, all that kind of stuff. But then I am definitely a sugar sweet girl.
She can't hold her green tea shots. We've learned that.
No,
I'm a Jameson girl, big time. My favorite artist inspirations. One of them sitting up on my top 3rd pin over. Gonga has just been such an incredible guy to chat with. So freaking down to earth.
Speaking of Gonga,
good dude.
Exactly. Yeah. So his line work is incredible. I definitely look up to that and his use of color, and he's been a really amazing person to to have on this journey.
And Dondo has a huge question. If you could answer this.
Who's your favorite person on Whatnot that also lives in the same town but not in the same
I
household?
don't know if anybody lives in the same town.
I think that's Raven.
I
They
think it would be
They live in Bryan. They don't live in the same town.
Raven and Dondo are real ones. Shout them out.
Gio, you do need to collab.
Deal. Let's do a collab. That would be so fun.
Hit her manager up. I got you.
Let's see what else. So, yep, there's our beautiful daughter Maya, the one that's not going to sleep right now. We were at a Nikki Davis, who's another one of a big, art. I love his art. I love Jason Naylor. His open heart pieces that we have in some, in the background of our other stream. I love graffiti. I love graffiti and color and positive vibes. That's my jam.
And right here, I think E would contest is probably a pretty common scene at the Saldana household.
I'm pretty sure for that she was using her leg as a. What's it called? What is it called?
A canvas.
A canvas.
There is that's the only artist I know so far that says they just throw their paint on their legs.
She literally just put paint on her leg, and then she was using that to dip a brush in, and I was like, what? Wait, what?
I think I have a picture of it. I don't know where it is, but yes, I definitely use my leg.
Easel. Well, not easel.
No, as a palette.
Palette, yeah, palette. There you go.
Yeah.
I would say right here, this just surmises B in one word.
Where's the camera at here?
There's
my leg.
Love is a general theme that runs throughout B's core and soul. So definitely a dope artist. I think we need, just for the sake of time, we're running up against it. I think we need the Grimly final question because we got to hear B answer whatever Grimly's question is for her.
Grimly, go easy on me. I'm kind of scared.
Also, Jason wants to know how often I get on your nerves.
On a scale of 1 to 10, it's only about a 2.
Okay. In Pee-wee's Big Adventure, Pee-wee steps out of the phone booth and shouts, "The stars of night are big and bright," and all the cowboys clap in unison and sing, "You're in Texas." Does that actually happen in real life?
The heart of Texas.
It's a nightly thing, actually. But I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no. Unfortunately, we also don't have phone booths anywhere around here. Yeah, we do have cowboy hats and we have boots. We do not ride horses to school.
I used to ride horses.
Yeah.
As a kid.
Does E have a cowboy hat?
He did in Austin.
He borrowed.
Yeah.
I did not in Austin. I put a hat on that was in a store with you.
So you get
I have photographic evidence.
We were in the store.
E and I do not have cowboy hats. He has boots. I do not.
I got boots.
We are not true Texans, unfortunately.
But he roots for the cowboy. Okay, all right.
Hey.
All right, so B, we love you. You're awesome. We couldn't do DT4 without you because you are generally the glue that holds us all together and puts us and keeps us in check and all of it.
I don't know about that, but
and women are just smarter than men, so there's that.
I wouldn't be here if it weren't for her. I'd just be. I'm not that interesting. So
whatever.
Well, we are so incredibly thrilled for you. And speaking of that, into transition, you are going to get a piece of this lovely Rising Stars artwork right here. We tasked her with the make a DT4 logo, so she did. And this is going to be the proto DIY card drawn by this Rising Star right here, who is a part of DT4 in all of our lives. This is going to be the big giveaway of the night. I'm going to also go ahead and throw together, just because for the past 4 weeks, we have been creative crazy. We are creatives crazy. We're affiliates, now artists. We're lovers of art. We are all things the creatives. I am going to put together a big old bundle of kind of starter pack of creatives cards and get those into somebody's hands, whether they're dupes, whether you want to get them graded, whether you want to get them signed, whatever the case may be. You're going to get just a big old stack of creatives cards, maybe some Series 1 sprinkled in there too. We'll see. So I'm going to do that giveaway, and then we're going to do the DT4 giveaway. So 2 back to back. Boom, boom.
Okay.
Boom, boom.
So first one. Hey, I just want to point out one thing. Did you
Yes.
see what color I made the 4?
Red for Red Guardian.
It's actually red for ketchup. But
Oh Jesus.
Which
I like it.
Whatever.
we can change it to whatever you want, but we're keeping that as a primary. You know.
Yeah.
And the brick wall represents your head, Ditto. It's like a brick wall.
Great. This is awesome.
This is awesome.
This is fantastic.
no, I actually just like black and red. But then I looked at
Yeah,
it. Like, oh, it looks
I'm
like
all
ketchup.
about it. I'm all about it.
Well, also very quickly, B, before we kind of wrap things up here, not that we're going to just end abruptly, but before we do these giveaways, what message do you have to Red Guardian? What do you want to say to Red?
I just want to say, Red, I cannot thank you enough for not only allowing me to be part of this journey, but as I want to speak it from a collector standpoint, because I feel like at the end of the day, that's what I started out with, loving these cards. And the fact that you have created a project that embodies like such positive vibes of being not only creative, but being hardworking, being driven, you know, but then also loving each other and, you know, building each other up. Like it is the creatives is a project that cannot really be put into words until you experience the community. And so thank you for creating a safe place for us to love on each other and to really grow and learn from each other. And yeah, I know that was super wordy, but then thank you from my artist standpoint for taking a chance on me and seeing value in my art. So
Very well said.
Well said.
Also, all right, well, let's just do the giveaway.
Shuffle that thing. Shuffle
yeah.
that thing.
All right. So what? B, Rising Star. This
let's
is going to
do
be
3. B
okay.
for 3.
3 shuffles. Now, this first wheel, guys, this is going to be for the pack of kind of whatever you want to call it, starter pack of creative.
Oh, this isn't for the. Okay, hold on.
No, that'll be the first one.
All right.
1, 2, 3. Okay, here we go, guys. This is for a bunch of creatives. Goodness here.
Cards.
In 3, 2. Go get it. And you must be present to win for both of
I'm
these.
picking ACB. I'm going ACB on the wheel. That's all I'm saying.
Not ACB, but limited flex.
Oh, limited flex.
Is limited here.
Yeah, that's the key.
He just commented not long ago at all.
All right, limited. Show yourself and let us know you are here.
He's
All
here.
right.
There he is.
We're not lying. We love you, limited. All right, so limited. Hit me up on DM. I will get you out a bunch of stuff. If there are cards you're missing, we can talk here. I'll hook it up for you.
Yeah, Limited's been a huge supporter for a while.
Congrats,
He's a great guy.
Limited.
And he has a few creative cards too. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Nice.
And I'm going to throw a bunch of stuff your way. I have a signed artist card. I've got it'll be a fun pack for you, limited.
Nice.
So hit me up on DM. All right, guys, this is it. B, show that card off. This is for the amazing Rising Star DT4 Proto DIY card.
You even get my fingerprints in it. You get to see what a messy artist I
DNA.
am.
We got DNA going
There you
on.
go. You can grow your very own bee.
It's
All right. So, E, Saldana, give me a number to shuffle.
Let's do 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, guys, here we go. This is the final giveaway of the night. A couple things. Smash that like button, guys. Please, please, please smash that like button. It helps the algorithms. Rock, what else do they need to do?
They need to subscribe to that channel and share, guys. Share on Instagram.
Okay. So share it around. Get it in other people's hearts and ears. And, please, please, please support. It's not us. You're not supporting me. You're not supporting Rock and Row. You're not supporting E&B. I mean, you are. But you're really supporting these artists that we're talking to. So please, guys, just let's get the word out for these amazing, amazing humans that we get to talk to on a regular basis. We have the best jobs in the world because we get to know them. It's awesome. All right, guys, here we go for the card in 3, 2. Good luck, everybody.
Who gonna win it? Who gonna win it?
And you must be present
I'm so
in the room.
nervous.
You must be present in the room.
I was going to say, if Jason wins that, I was going to.
Uh-oh.
Mo.
Mo! Y'all better tag Mo.
Is Mo here?
I don't know if Mo's here. Somebody.
They're only going to get a quick minute if they're not here. So Mo, hopefully you are here.
See if she's here.
You better call Mo right now.
So while we're giving Mo time to come in, let's go around. Let's do our little exit and go around and see if she comes in. We'll give her a shot to come in.
Yeah, for sure.
Guys, NYCC is right around the corner. Not sure who all is going in the chat. If you're going to NYCC, put it in the chat. Me and E for sure are going to be there. The other two we don't know yet. But we will be there. Red Guardian's booth is going to be amazing. He's going to have a creative section as well. So if you guys are
creative to get a plane ticket, but we'll try to make it happen.
No, so that's one thing I forgot to say is that as far as commissions go for me, I would love to make people cards if they would like. In the past we've done the auction style cards. I feel like before long I'm going to have to kind of change that up. And so it's possible I'll still do some auctions, but if you're interested in commissions, hit me up. I would really like to go to NYCC. So if anybody's itching for a commission like within the next week, I would love for you to do that. I can, do some paintings, although I am a little backed up. I've got to make a painting for Ditto Pop, and I've got a figure that I'm doing for Rob and stuff like that. So hit me up if you're patient and you don't mind waiting a little bit. I would love to do a piece for you.
Nice. So me and E will be there out of this crew. I will be for sure hanging out with Red. I know E will as well. Trying to help as much as we can, push the creatives, push redguardian.com and all his goodness. I know Jana's going to be there. It's going to be a great opportunity because we're going to get to meet some great people that we know are going to be there, some amazing artists, and finally get to meet for the first time. So I can't wait. I know I'm not going to speak for E, but I know he's super excited.
Can't wait.
We are going to try to, we're going to give out some DT4 stickers. So if you guys are hanging out with us, come check us out. We'll give you guys some free stuff. I know Red will probably have some stuff on his table as well. So come say hi and hang out.
Also, guys, announcements coming soon from the creatives. If you're following them on IG, do so. If you are, you should be. But if you're not, do so at the creatives TCP and at
Instagram.
On Instagram. What did I say?
Yeah, no, you're good.
And at Red Guardian NYC, there's been teasers that announcements are coming soon. I don't know what those announcements are, but I can tell you one thing. I can tell you that we had a little conversation with Red, and he did kind of just want people to know that it's not going to just be the con this next weekend where the creatives are going to have presence and Red's going to have presence. It's a whole interconnected weekend of goodness that's coming your way, guys. So
stay tuned.
Definitely stay tuned and go check it out. And if you're in the New York area, keep your ears to the ground because who knows what's coming. But it's going to be
amazing. Dope, so dope.
And it's going to. And Red said Instagram. Sure. Instagram. He's going to be posting. Tomorrow, the next day. Like you'll be seeing a bunch of posts from Red Guardian. So.
Moe, congratulations.
Card. She's at work, so we'll forgive her. But
that's okay. She made it in.
There you go.
So, Mo, you are the winner of the grand prize, which was the Proto DIY card drawn by P. Saldana.
If it were up to me, I would have just given her 10 seconds. But that's just.
And Comics Legend. So this was a giveaway that was posted on our IG pages. So if you want to follow us, all of the names are up here pretty much for our IGs. Rocking Ditto Pop, and then it's E_Saldana and B Saldana 316.
Yep.
So yeah, if you want to follow us, we will have more giveaways in the future. We go on live what are we about to start doing? Every other Wednesday again?
Yep.
Is the goal?
Well, so yeah, that's we are going to have a couple weeks off now, guys. We did 4 straight weeks in a row, which isn't the normal schedule, but we really wanted to kind of feature some of these dope artists that we're going to be coming up in Series 3, and we covered some good bases. We got, I don't know, what, 12 or 13 different artists that got to get spotlighted here in the past month.
Mhm.
And we wish we could have done everybody. We will, though. Over time, there's going to be other artists from Series 3 and beyond that are going to be on DT4. We will come back with a Halloween episode, which is what, the 20, whatever that Wednesday is, the 25th or something like that. I think it's our next episode back. TBD. Stay tuned for the announcements, and then we will be a little bit more regular in our schedule, every other week.
We're gonna try to do every other week, and we're gonna do some oddball stuff too. We're gonna rip some creatives Series 3 cards. We'll have we can have rotating artists come in as we open them if we want. Like there's some things we're gonna play with that I think will be a lot of fun. So
That's what she said.
Yeah, stay tuned.
There was the office.
We'll
joke.
also try to maybe make these shorter streams. Like these were longer because we were trying to interview 3 artists, but we know that weeknights are really challenging for people.
Yeah, this is long.
Days for you friends in Australia. So these will be more short, concise episodes in the future. So thank you guys for hanging out with us for so long.
We can tell you that Sket 1 is coming for sure. And we got some other really cool things in the works, so stay tuned. Real quick, in the next couple of minutes, Rock, what do you got coming up besides NYCC?
NYCC is huge for me. I have 2 toys in a custom show. If you guys want to go by Tenacious Toys at his booth, try to get there. If you can go on Thursday, he is going to sell them out of his booth on that Thursday. So if you guys do want pieces, go check them out. I saw some today. You can go back on YouTube. Benny streamed it live and showed off all the Cat Bat pieces and all the Arlux pieces. So they're pretty amazing pieces. I don't even know.
I'm going to need that Quest 1 piece.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to put my stuff up next to Quest 1, but we'll go with that. So that and this Saturday, EMB are not going to be on, so I'm going to run some more minis. So Saturday night, come hang out.
If you guys haven't been in the Rock or the last week, mine and ENB's show to see those Rock Mini Series 3 guys, you are missing out. It has been insane. And Jason, stop getting one-on-ones.
You missed the perfect opportunity to say you've been living under a rock, but you didn't say it.
That's true. That's a good one.
That's why.
That we pulled RWK.
Over, I need you.
Last night we pulled B's 1 of 1, her astronaut. Andy, we pulled RWK, we pulled a Ganga piece, I think. Like we pulled a sketch piece the show before. Like it's been crazy, guys.
Yep.
So
what about you guys, ENB? What do you got coming up?
We're off this week. We're gonna be out of town in Austin at a music thing. We might go live on Instagram or something, but as Rock said, he's gonna take our spot Saturday.
So go hang out, buy some Rock Minis. We'll be jamming at a festival. The following weekend then is NYCC. So depending on what happens with Creatives cards, we'll either be running Series 3 or we may, I don't know what we'll have to do. It really depends on what happens with me in New York.
You will be performing at the club at night for plane tickets. E-diggity. Hey,
Ditto. Are you going live Friday, Ditto?
Yeah, so I got a couple of things coming up, actually. I have Thursday, I'm getting back to my roots. I'm doing a Funko show. I've got all that STCC goodness that Rock finally was nice enough to be my mule and cart everything back to Vegas, and then
I'll say jackass, actually. That was a lot.
For 2 months.
That was
anyway, but he got that in my hand, so I'm going to do that. Maybe a Halloween mystery box, and I've got a bunch of autograph pops. So if you like Funkos or you know people that do, please send them my way. Friday, I'll be on my normal, regular Friday Ditto Night parties. I got some cool stuff planned. If you've been watching the IG Lives, I've been really kind of getting crafty and drawing a bunch of DIYs. I won't bother showing them off right now. I do have the stack in my hand, but they're on my IG posts, and I'll be running a couple of those. I've got that weekend Chase Super Plastic that I'll probably be putting up, some cool blind boxes, stuff like that. But I'm very excited about the Halloween show because I'm going to have some custom cows done by E, Rock, and myself. I've also got several DIYs that I've drawn that I'm proud of, actually, because I'm always self-critical. But the thing that I really want to put out there for people is hit me up on DM if you are interested. We have a very big charity stream coming up in November. It's going to be for Toys for Tots. All of us are taking a big part in this. I've already had a tremendous amount of reach out from many of you guys. If you want to donate anything to put into the stream to sell, if you want to do a custom, please DM any one of us, and we will get you in that stream. The more the merrier. It's going to be a long stream. It's going to be amazing, and every dime that we get is going to go to Toys for Tots, and it's a great cause with the holidays coming up. So it means a lot to all of us. So please reach out for that and bookmark the hell out of that show, guys.
Yeah,
that's it.
So guys, again, thank you, B, for being that's another trivia question, probably original host and in the creatives. That's the first one.
No, this is an honor, and thank you, chat, for family, for being here to root us rising stars on.
Yes,
we appreciate you guys.
And be ready, guys. The New York Comic Con weekend on my Instagram, E's Instagram, ditto. Like, we're all gonna be streaming. We're gonna be doing crazy stuff via our Instagrams. I'll try to be taking some footage for YouTube to when we get back. We can show off a few things. But make sure you guys are around your Instagram if you guys want to get a part of NYCC and Red Guardian's booth and the creatives. Some big things happening. We can't wait to be a part of it. And thank you guys all for hanging out. We had the most people we've had, I think. So we got to keep this train rolling and get you guys in the chat and spread the wealth, spread the news, and we'll keep this train rolling.
Also, very quickly, guys, Sketch, Grimly, DXE, Frenemy, Jay Martin, Paperknot, MCA Evil, Cats Can Puke, pretty good posters, Nat Geo, Murderbird, B, and Red Guardian. Thank you guys for the past month. It's been a fantastic pleasure to get to know many of you, the ones we already know. We love you. And Rising Stars and Series 3 artists, let's frickin' go.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. All right, guys, that's all we got for tonight. Everybody be safe. Stay happy, and gosh darn it, guys, be nice to each other. And we'll see you on the next one.
Have a good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.